Alright, hey everybody! Welcome back to Thea to the Shattering. I'm your host, Tiegon. And, we, last time, just made a great and powerful ring that is more powerful than anything I've ever made in this game. It has turned my main character, Chuck Hammer, into the ultimate warrior. Or nearly the ultimate being, is what I would like to think. But I might get taken down a few notches when I come across some real powerful dragon or some such. And we have yet to gear ourselves. Now I have the ultimate ring. Now I need the ultimate hammer and maybe the ultimate armor. So we set out on that quest. And, yeah, let's get some materials and keep powering up and then take over this world. I was thinking about maybe playing some other games today, but I decided on playing this again because it took 5 hours to make that ring, and I wanted to continue playing this game. It was too tempting to just continue playing this game after I can't just like stop playing after getting the ultimate ring. Should I make this goblin a craftsman? We do have a lot of craftsmen, but if we're gonna make the ultimate hammer, we need more craftsmen. Yes. More goblin children that are good at crafting things. Sounds good to me. That's what fate seems to be leaning her towards. And who am I to deny fate? What was this exclamation point? I do not remember from last time. But I'm starting to feel like no matter what challenge it is, we can handle it. I'm getting in an attitude that is close to hubris since I put on this ring. The ring has caused you to become arrogant, Chuck Hammer. Don't let it cloud your judgment. That's not true. I'm still the same person I always was, just perfect in every way. Woo-ha-ha. The way I said that kind of... The deadpan. He's doing the evil laugh, deadpan. Woo-ha-ha. Woo-ha-ha. Real fast. What, you don't do that? Just quickly throw in a quick light wah-ha-ha. Alright, anyways. So I have my goblin children. What are we doing? What are we doing back at town? Because I know we're researching. Researching is good. We need to start just making materials. Start improving the materials we have. And then we'll turn those things into better things. And then we'll turn that better thing into a hammer. Is the general idea. Or other awesome equipment. Awesome armor. Awesome what have you. All seems so simple now. But we'll see. We'll see how this all goes awry. Last time I took way too long during my turns. I want to speed things up a bit. Alright. Bury the bodies out of respect because I don't want to get cursed. We still might get cursed anyways because that's how this event tends to go. Nope. Okay, that's fine then. Now remember, there was a powerful event over there. If I'm really feeling tough, I could go over yonder. I remember this is where the dwarf was that had a powerful fight. So if I'm really feeling like Mr. Tough Guy, I mean, feeling pretty strong. Wearing that ring. Oh, your goblin child is about to become an adult, and so it is time to discover their spiritual path. You must now go on a journey. Okay, so yeah, do the goblin loyalty thing. And let's see. You can make her into a shaman. We already got a shaman. Or the chance. Send your child to the cave of spirits where their fates may be left to the whims or wisdom of their goblin forefathers. I love chance. Oh, it's another... Well, the Holic is still pretty good. Another Holic. Holics have great stats. Like, basic stats. But they can't use as much gear. Still, it doesn't affect their crafting ability, so... Okay, that works. We got another Holic. I love doing the randomness, so... I have mixed feelings about that. I was just kind of hoping for something more exciting, something new. We've gotten one of these before. I was hoping for something... I guess random chance can only do so many things. Alright, so what's your crafting level? Yeah, you're better at crafting than gathering, so... take this busted armored crafting tool that caused me much sorrow when I failed to make it properly. And then you need something. There you go, you got a gathering tool. Some more people need gear. Amber rose for you. And since this sprite is very, very strong, it can wield some mighty weapons. So, as long as it's a one-handed weapon, it can be very heavy. What's my mightiest? Sort by value. And I want my best one-handed weapon. I guess it's the granite hatchet. We'll need to make a better weapon for you. That goes off of muscles. Then again, a magical weapon would be better maybe, but... Oh, like this elven scroll. There we go. It's much better for you, I think. Probably, right? Oh no, it's all destiny. Whoops. I'm thinking of the other thing that goes off of like the brain smarts. The artifact. There we go. One of those. The amber artifact's a better one. That's more like it. Okay. And you can have a ghost pets, because I just like the idea of ghost pets. A clawheads. Huh, bear spiritual. That's interesting. Increase crafting. I didn't know iron jewelry increased. There's crafting jewelry that you can make to increase your crafting? I should look into this immediately. We should make those. I should look into the effects of jewelry. I haven't been making much jewelry. Now that we made the ultimate ring, we can certainly make some nice lesser rings. Obviously, gems are the best in that regard. But that could be something we do with this dragon bone. So like a dragon bone and a stone ring. I am just a little bit under on armored stone. Or stone wood. We got mythical leather though. So that would give us a weapon block, personal carry limit, wits and intelligence. Actually, just a plain old like defensive amulet would be good too. Or a soul tear jewel, taking advantage of this type. Just do good old-fashioned defense on this one, I guess. But what else good can I actually make? We'll need more good gems, but I guess we have rubies. And then I can take right, not quite enough armored stone. I really want to put the armored stone there. What about ruby and mythical leather? We could do define goal. Increases some of your stats. Just like that does. Alright, not that much different. That gives you 12 weapon block, 13 weapon block. Okay, we'll just do weapon block things there and gives our craftsmen something to do. Alright. And we'll keep synthesizing goods. Or combining goods. Yeah, just do that. We're not actually working on the rings right now, I just put in the orders. Alright, let's take out these skeletons first, while I decide whether or not I want to go into that event. A level 7 fight, or, that's not a level 7 fight, that's a 7 in opponent's fight. Oh, Chuck actually took a tiny bit of damage. That was from the auto battle. Oh, I should have played that battle out. I want to see my battle prowess on the field. Next time. We'll make sure to do, we'll definitely do the next fight manually. Although I'm kind of afraid of screwing it up, to be honest. But how can I? I've got the power of Chuck. But we want to go into a place with a physical fight. I know there's a physical fight on this option. I'm not 100% sure there's a physical fight on this option. Or at least, if I don't go into a physical fight, Chuck doesn't have, like, magical or conversational abilities. He just has a lot of hit points in those battles, so he just can be a tank for our friends. Alright, more intelligence for our medic. And more swarming ability for the fat rat. I like that. Yeah, let's go deal with the dwarf. I know there's a physical fight. I'm still gonna play it smart. I like how there's a rat leading us. Alright, welcome to the camp. Goblins. Oh no, they stole from us. And that's it. Okay, so whenever it's that one, sometimes goblins are good and sometimes they aren't, but in that event they're bad when we welcome them. Although I think that one is a bit random and can go either way, but they took some nice stuff from us and we can't recover it. That's not very nice. He says in a disappointed Kermit sort of voice. I thought we were friends. I guess I should cook some things, because I think that helps. We don't have we have a fair amount of food, but we need a better variety of foods for better morale. And I think when you cook, you actually come away with more food than you put in. Is that right? You like put in 5 and 3 and I get out 12? Yeah, so if we do mushroom salad, then why do I do this? Is a terrible joke. It's the best attempt I have at a joke. So, and pierogies. See, pierogies, that's the healthy stuff from, like, Don't Starve, so that'll save us. If you're not finding that funny, then well, it's not gonna get much better, I am afraid. And jam. I mean, I'm gonna do my best, obviously, but it's well, no, that's one of the. Let's definitely. I hope that's one of my worst jokes.
You enter the dwarven prison once more and find it changed. The tunnels are darker, the air heavier, and you see only one path ahead of you, likely leading into a trap.
Now, I could do a magical encounter. It'd be a rank 7, but in a magical type encounter, I don't think. Well. Chuck Hammer can still do 15 damage with brute force, is that it? So he's still not terrible, but... Or does brute force work during those type of encounters? I'm not sure. But I don't think he's very good in magical type encounters. Whereas he's clearly powerful in a physical encounter. So I think I'd rather do the difficulty 9 versus the difficulty 7 just because Chuck is that much better in these encounters. And it's all about Chuck these days. Also, I can summon a demon. I don't know how good a demon is, but I know how... But Chuck is his own demon. Now get out there. Let's chuck Chuck out there. Right in the middle where he can do the tanking, too, because he is super tough. 97 armor, 150 health, 66 damage. Yeah, he's actually tougher than this mighty, mighty golem we have here. The rock troll, I mean. Not by a lot, though. Just a little bit tougher than a rock troll. Kind of concerning, that. The rock troll is also hitting with a T-shaped attack. Alright, I don't want other people that suffer the brunt of that too much. The witch can do her summoning thing. Summon 2 rats. 1 rat is just going to have to take the hit from the rock troll. But it's going to move the T-shape hit here, which is what I want to do. Alright. And actually, the rats do 32 damage apiece. That is actually... The rats are becoming really good. Wow. I'm impressed. Okay. Now. Regular damage, that also increases. Oh, stun is damage and delay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so the shaman's pretty good in that regard. It's gonna delay the rock troll. So bam, we got a delay. That's gonna make things go in our favor. Okay, Yeah, that rock troll's been played twice. And then a dormant Leshy, which is also as tough and nearly as powerful as Chuck, but Chuck has a lot of friends. Chuck might take some damage here, though. So this is a tough fight, but we're doing it. We're doing this. Okay, so a sneak attack, poison damage, deals 50% extra towards. Wait, 35% extra damage. Would that be worth it? Not really, would it? It'd be pretty much equivalent to the... It wouldn't be too much different from his basic weapon attack, actually, when I do the math. Unless I'm not doing that right. And it's conditional, like the enemy has to be wounded, so maybe just do the bow attack. Then again, unless, no, and it takes more time. The bow attack is faster, too. Nice, it goes at 13. So yeah, do the bow attack. It's more decisive. And then... Okay, if we have another front liner, he's going to get hit by a T-shaped attack. That's what I'm worried. Chuck and the rat are going to tank. But otherwise, that T-shaped attack's going to hit there, so... We're going to get 3 more points. What do we do with these extra people? Could make a bear. The bear won't suffer the damage. Call in the bear! The bear has 21 health and is gonna die. Okay. Well, the bear is not useful, but we summoned a bear. The bear is there. Bear. The bear gets to attack first, so it'll get to do its 8 damage before it gets crushed. That's a shame. I liked my bear. My bear was my friend. I can't bear to see it die. There we go. Nice. Can the demon be put in the back? Nope. Okay, so that's my demon summoning opportunity. I could protect others with up to 3. Or I could place Chuck again, but the front line's taken up. Yeah, I guess I could do 12 points of defense. Will that make such a big difference? Not with... Oh, this huge damage going around. What's other good ideas? Another shaman with a stun bolt. But if I put you back there, I can get T-splashed. Oh, this is a hard decision. Weakness. Could do that. Is there better decisions? Shields up. That's 11 versus 12. It's 2 targets. Okay, not any different from Chuck's ability. So wait, Mass Lullaby 1.5. I guess I should look at the 2 people who cost 1. Like, you can decrease the delay. Make Chuck go a little faster, perhaps. Or you can shield for 12. Okay, so yeah, we'll just take you shielding for 12, I guess. And, will that make the difference on... Those rats are kind of tough. Whatever, let's throw these shielding around. It could lead to less damage for Chuck, at least. There you go. Throw some shields around, I guess. I'm tired of being indecisive. And, I guess you do the same. More shielding. There, there, and there. Alright, there we go. We figured out what we're gonna do. Let's resolve this fight. See what happens. Alright, so I get to a select attack for 32 damage. Coming up next is... I want to snipe that Leshy, because that Leshy's going after this guy goes, and I can kill him. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that was an all-hitter. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention to that crush hit in the back. Ooh, that was a little bit painful, but...
And in death, they breathe a sigh of relief as their
actually, it wasn't so bad.
Ends. The dwarf looks surprised.
Well, admit it. I didn't think you'd do it. Bravo.
Nice. Ooh, and we got secret alloys. A god's relic that is of high quality. Goody. Wow. That's amazing. Mythical leather, rune bones, stone wood, bit of crystal wood, and yeah, we only took a little damage.
Aye. Despite what McKinsey, I have not forgotten my honor. I will repay my debts, but
Hey,
centuries
Quaterrail.
in the cell have made my brain foggy.
Good to see you on the Twitch side of
Take me
things.
to your cave. I will rest and do the work.
The alchemist appears en route with a jovial smile.
All right, so we just made some good
So
progress.
You went straight for the fight. Good. This old fella's not what you call ethical, but he knows his stuff. Let me take him off your hands now. Come see us in the Red Cave when you can, and perhaps we will have some answers for you. Before you are able to answer fully, the alchemist wraps his hands around the rescued Grandmaster and breaks open a vial of purple liquid, making them both disappear. You think they went into the Grey World, although only goblin shamans are known to travel that way.
I didn't know Grey World was a way of traveling. Well, we have a shaman. We can go that way too. Yeah. They always are implying in this game that the way of violence is the immoral way of doing things. Like, oh, you should try talking to people or using magic or something. But, well, that's just the way Chuck Hammer does things in this game. We might have to, we'll do things another way maybe next time, but Chuck Hammer doesn't know conversations very well. Turn 3,603. Wow, that's impressive. Well, yeah. I hope you've got some nice stuff put together. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad you got into this game. I'm glad I could help make that happen. Yeah, I've gotten into, what was it? Like, compositing. Making composites. I learned the value of making composites. And, that's how I made a mighty ring. It took a lot of time, though. I know it would take less time if I actually, like, went to other islands. But you're not feeling very powerful early on, so if you go to sea, you can get molested by mermaids, and it's not as pretty as it sounds. Well, yeah, it's not pretty. We'll just put it that way. Alright, so I think I wanted to learn how to make pristine matter as well, didn't I? I don't know, I'm gonna save my research points till I figure out exactly what I want. Right, I wanted to make the ultimate hammer, right. And to make the ultimate hammer, I needed, like, the ultimate form, or a really powerful version of stone. And I was getting stone wood. Is it easier for me to get pure stone, or moonstone, or pristine matter? Because I do have some secret alloy as well. Well, I'll research both of these suckers, and we'll make things out of each of them. Let's research pure stone. Alright. Yeah, making really high-end gear with elemental properties really helps. I totally agree. So we're getting there. Oh, my new objective is up there? Alright, let's do that. Or was that part of a different quest? It's probably part of a different quest. But I'd never made one of those rings. One of these crazy rings before, but now I have. And it is awesome. Oh no, Chuck got a tiny boo-boo. He lost part of his 150 health. We're racking up all sorts of rare materials through these high-end encounters, which is sweet. So things are going pretty good right now. And I'm pleased that if I end the game now, I'll still get 12 God points. Because last time when I lost, I only got like 1 or 2. It was a little bit disappointing. Yeah, last time I tried to make the ring, it didn't work out. Because I didn't build a city first. This time I built a city, and then I got the second cosmic seed. And that second cosmic seed I turned into a ring. And I did it with a city full of goblins.
You
As
enter
the
red
goblins are
cave.
pretty good at that.
The alchemist looks up from his many scrolls and vials.
And I made a really good
Found some
forge.
answers for us? Ah, yes, of course. I was just testing you. Oh, him. That sort of fella. 5 minutes in and he wants to test this cave with some dead things. In any case, I sent him to a forge to make me a room. Don't worry, he's under guard.
This guy's got
Yes, the old
guards?
sod is mad. He
Huh.
calls this an Earthstone cave.
This
Says
alchemist
it's one
is
of
more
the
than he
arteries
seems.
of the Earth Heart. Now, what he refers to as the heart sent him off on an anxiety attack. He mumbled to me about the sacred duty failed, stone guards misused, and more importantly, the world breaking. From what I gathered, the cosmic tree is the linchpin that holds divine power, and it is also the guardian against darkness. But what no one knew was that at the core, deep, deep beneath the earth, the roots are connected to a heart, an earth heart or seed. He does not know why the earth shattered without the heart, but he knows it is connected. Now, this heart not only feeds the tree, but also keeps something else at bay. The dwarf called it the burning light. With the emergence of the Lightbringers all over the land, I suspect it is a creature of theirs.
Okay, so that makes sense. That the shattering has to do with the light and the light creatures. I think there was some hints about that before. But but it's due to the heart of the earth is missing or something like that. Earth heart seed.
These red caves or life caves are like the veins of this heart, living stones. The Grandmaster would not say how. He insists it is a dwarven secret and shall not be told.
Just a heart
And
transplant
most
situation.
importantly, judging from this place, he said the heart is gone, dead or stolen. And this set him off like crazy. Couldn't get much more out of him after that.
Kind of an issue when the heart of the earth could get stolen. I thought that the planet, well, this whole idea of the earth having a core. Yeah, has the earth's core been stolen? That's like made up of a lot of metal. That's a lot of metal to steal. That's so the planet's hollow. Or am I not interpreting this right?
Yes, the life caves are connected, so I had the Grand Master carve me a rune to open the passage from here. This will take us to the central
obviously the heart of the
chamber
earth
where
is smaller
a
than
stone
that.
ribcage awaits a new heart. I strongly suspect there to be a creature of light guarding it now. And I have been warned that ancient heroes may stand guard, and that even if the heart is gone, they will most likely be only more aggressive in their duty.
So the people, that's classic. The people who are guarding the hearts now are going to give me troubles when I'm trying to save the day and replace the heart. And just let me do my heart surgery in peace.
I don't know how the culprits got past them, but no, they stand guard still. Something
Not
about
very good.
runes made of mythical hearts that the Grandmaster was very proud of.
Made of mythical hearts. A lot of heart business. So can we take their hearts and, like, give the earth a partial heart?
Well, since you embarked on this direct approach, not seeking aid from other factions, I am afraid brute force will be needed again.
Yeah, we're gonna forge a heart.
Forest, and within it lies a special tree. Some say it is an elven druid who became one with their domain, and that there are more of them in the ancient forests. Who knows? The dwarf wants the blood of the druid tree.
Alright, so we need tree blood to save the earth heart, and then we're gonna do an earth heart transplant by fighting the guards down there. And, do we need an earth defibrillator? Okay, this is getting crazy. Do not free the dwarf from the prison. Oh. Okay, isn't that what I already did? Or do you mean later on? Sounds good. Alright. I'll go look for the druid tree. I'm on board. I think that's the part I already did. Oh no, it's later, okay. I think there was a choice where it's like I recruited the dwarf or I didn't recruit the dwarf. I did the other thing, but... Gotcha.
You get back to the Red Cave. You see the smith standing outside the Red Cave. He has his smithing hammer.
Oh, right, I need to get blood. Okay, yeah, blood. From the druid place. This is where I return to. Right, I was listening. I was just making sure that you were listening, dwarf. Yeah. test. Alright, what else can we make? We can make some stone wood. We're out of stuff to make obsidian. My troops just need to make another run back to home to bring back all the materials they got. Ah. Another goblin child has become of age. Let's send it to the Cave of Spirits, where we're probably gonna get another Holic. We got a ghost! My goblin child has become a ghost. Well, congratulations. The spirit world proved too tempting, and they returned to you as a phantom. Well, congratulations, you're dead. I sent away my child, and I trusted my child to you, and they came back dead. But you know, their ghost is pretty nice, I guess. I think that would be pretty hard for the parents to handle. Well, I mean, at least the haunting is, you know, a pleasant type of. They're a nice ghost. Kind of mourning their loss, I guess. And and some people refer to a ghost as a pet, and the ghost can't have a ghost as a pet, which is, I find, strange. A lot of questions. All right. Well, that is a surprise. I didn't expect a ghost as a child from the goblin. So, but that's what's fun about that. All right, take this ring. And I guess you can't wear clothes, but you've got 16 destiny, 16 mysticism, I mean. So you're a magic ghost, and you get this elven scroll, I guess. Unless this book is better, actually. There you go. 2 random blasts. That sounds fun. Alright, that's what we need to make, because we need to make better books for our magic users. Because I just got book technology. We just discovered book technology. It's amazing. It's got words and everything. It's crazy, I know. It sounds crazy. Get out of here. Book technology? Alright, so I can make it this type. Ah. I see we can get 4 random blasts this way. With the ruby, I see you can get a lot of different spells. Yeah, books are fun. So chain lightning hits 1 to 6 random targets. That sounds a lot of fun too. But yeah, I guess I'll put the mythical leather here and enchanted leather here. We can make a dazzling codex. 2 random blasts at 1.9, 3 random blasts with a T shape at any range. Or summon unliving. Oh, nice. Four random blasts at 1.1. Yeah, I guess the legendary weapon, even though it's crappy, the summon unliving sounds kind of fun. Oh no, it's not gonna let me do that though. It's not powerful enough. Ah, crud. Crystal wood and combat leather. Got it. I don't have those right now. I had one on my party, but I'm not gonna be able to make that at the moment. I guess I'll just take this dazzling codex and go with this setting for now. Enchanted leather and mystic leather, but we can probably pump something out better when my party gets back and we get better materials. Sadly, though, yeah, we gotta work with what we have. That's what we got at the moment. I'm gonna try to do something more lofty. Oh, right. I just got a ghost. I need to... Or no, the ghost... Is the ghost with the party? Where's the ghost? Hang on. What do we have the ghost assigned to? Just gathering? Oh, working on the silver. Okay, let's change that up. I guess grab some elven wood for now. And veggies. Since we're running out of things to composite as well, so... just do things like that. Alright, I'm gonna take out this Lightbringer spawn. I think I can do this. Of course, I have to use magic. Right, I can't just beat them with my hammer. I have to beat them with magic or other... What are we best with? Magic or brain smarts? Well, our shaman is kick-ass. We've got a shaman and a witch who need better weapons, by the way. How about we put the God's Relic on somebody? Does that use the same as... Well, the scroll does this... It uses mysticism, whereas this God Relic uses intelligence and destiny. Well, you've got crazy destiny. So I guess we'll give it to you. Oh, it's two-handed, right? It's two-handed. Whoops. You only got one hand. Okay, so we want somebody with high intelligence and high destiny. You're pretty good at it. Or no, it's not intelligence, it's wisdom. High wisdom and destiny, right? Yeah, wisdom. Yeah, the goblin's pretty good at it. So is that better than your current weapon? What's it say? Wait, where was the comparison? When I like hold it over. Wait, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, I can't re-gear right now. That's right. I'm looking at my party. I can't re-gear in that screen. I'm thinking I can just swap things around. We have to go with what we have, but I think we're better at magic, and I'm gonna do this. We've got Chuck with us. Chuck can tank for us at least, if nothing else. He still does 15 damage. And what kind of demon do we summon, by the way? Chuck summons a demon. The demon is a dog that is okay, I guess. Could be worse. Could be better. The enemy is doing 28 points of damage and has 86 health. Alright, let's not cluster our troops just in case they are T-shape attacks. Alright, our two rats. They'll take the damage at least. There's gonna be a lot of tanking going on. Alright, so we have 16 draining damage. Now, does this hit all... Or no, just, yeah, it's a single target, right? I think so anyways, yeah. Alright, and... You can do 30 damage, or 32 damage on an energy disturb, or 39 damage, straight normal. So yeah, I'll put you right here. And, I guess my Goblin Shaman as well. Just get the heavy hitters out there. Just handle this in a straightforward way right now. Alright, so they've duplicated this character, this Lightbringer. Alright, we're gonna put out Chuck as a tank, basically. There he is, okay. That should be just fine. Now we get one more point. So the choice is between you. You can do 20 damage, or 19 with this rune thing. Or the Holic, who has less health, but can do a whopping 32 damage. Or Poison Dust in a line of 3, but that's not as helpful. So, I guess we'll do the 32, and I'm not saying any splash type attacks, so just hide behind the rat. Alright, I guess that works. Yeah, I don't have an option to subscribe on the Twitch side of things, but I do have on the YouTube side of things I have a link to a PayPal account, or I have a Patreon campaign, or I also have a, you can become a member on the YouTube side of things as well. So there are 3 options I have available for donating if you do feel like it. But otherwise, I appreciate the intent in any case, Quake. Yeah, so thanks for that. But yeah, I don't have a donation thing on Twitch because I heard, like, I need to sort this all out, but I heard that you can't be a partner on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and currently my YouTube audience is bigger. But if I could take donations on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, that would be great. The free Amazon Prime subscription. Gotcha. Well, yeah, I need to look into the fine print of that whole situation to be sure. But I think what's going on is, yeah, that I have to make my choice between Twitch and YouTube, and I guess at the moment I've chosen YouTube. But I guess that could change in the future. If, like, for example, my audience gets to be much bigger on Twitch than YouTube, then certainly that would change my attitude about things. We did so much damage that we hit some of the people that they had backed up. Nice. Yeah, this situation's a good situation. Chuck hasn't taken any physical damage, just shield damage. And we only lost our summoned ratlings. Alright, summon the rats again. And I guess summon that demon again, why not? Keeps our boys healthy. Alright, we got our front line. Yeah, these guys only do 9 damage. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, being able to summon is pretty good. Depending on the situation. Sometimes, like, really weak summons can start to lose their usefulness. But as far as, like, getting through encounters and remaining unscathed, they really help. And during big encounters as well. Big fights. Where you're going to be doing multiple waves, maybe. And I guess put you over here. The music lady gets, it's like she's really belting it out at this point. I like it though, but it's a little over the top, but I like it. She's really giving her a performance. She was holding back before, but she's really chiming in. Earning her pay. Alright, our fat rat just got muscles. It went from fat rat to buff rat. it's muscles. Oh. That rat is buff. Did it get one of those... Did that rat go through one of those CRISPR experiments? Because... it's now muscular. Ah, yes, right. Sometimes I do forget about rituals, which it is important. Recently, I had an incident where I was so gravely injured in a spiritual fight that I needed to use more than one ritual. I didn't know that you could stack up more than one ritual on the same turn. So I ended up having to do multiple rituals on the same turn to, like, save my people. Because I lost a fight and all my people were spiritually drained. That's not healthy. As you well know. But yeah, I do neglect to do that sometimes. Which, you should do that whenever you're wounded. And I got a lot of extra wood, so there's no reason not to do that right now. Alright, dropped off my rare materials. Guess I'll grab more pickles. Infinite pickles. And then, yeah, let's have that ritual. And we'll see if this town needs another mission done. Gold hatchet, nice. Ooh, we got sacred wood from that. Not too shabby. Yeah, that'd be nice. A ritual for each kind of damage. Or at least sanity damage. I can understand why they wouldn't have one for like physical damage, maybe. Oh, this is where replace idol is. It's in the rituals. Okay, I need to do that. I was checking the building section, but it's like you need a cosmic thingamajig. Cosmic seed. I'm not gonna do that. But no, it's here. Okay. Yeah, I need to I don't have enough fish. I don't have enough fish. Yeah, I could understand. Yeah, I think sanity damage might be more likely to kill you than like mystical damage. Because mystical damage makes people, yeah, use the herbs. Mystical damage, it starts lowering your health as well as like potentially making you leave. So I feel like the base chance of it making you leave, the character leave on its own, might be slightly lower because it also affects physical health. I'm not sure about that though, but it's hard to know what the percentages are. I just, know from... It's just theories I'm coming up with based on the results I have received. And that's not a very large data set, if you will. Alright, so... A thickly fog sets in. Folk to begin to fall ill. And it seems like anything with the parentheses is usually not a bad idea to go with. Yeah, perception. Use your healers. Okay, good. And we're good. We stay strong. And we have waited. We have averted sickness. You find 2 bodies of human gatherers stretched on the racks. Stretched on racks. They looks like one almost got free. They're holding a torn note in their hand. The only bit you can make out is "Speak Orcish Inquisition." I could say Orcish Inquisition, but the thing is, they are dead. Maybe what they said got them killed. That's a serious thing to consider when you see skeletons, or dead bodies in any game or real life, is maybe something is going to kill again. So maybe I should just not say that, because I'm not dumb. Of course, now I wonder what would happen if I spoke Orcish Inquisition, because I probably could have won a fight if there was a fight involved. Oh, and I just dumped off a bunch of resources. Do we have enough resources to make, like, cool... I want to make a kick-ass hammer. And secret alloys would be a great way to make a kick-ass hammer. But I need 25 of them. Or, like, any sort of powerful stone. So, like, stone wood... No, wait, stone wood isn't powerful enough. Yeah, we could go the secret alloys route. Got 10 pure stone, that's right, from that other thing. The research I did. Well, let's just start synthesizing and figure out what we're making this out of. Or also, let's look at the research tree again. Like, secret alloys is like, that's like one of the top things, so... I have to make, right, either moonstone or pristine matter. So yeah, I've already got some secret alloys, so I guess the alloys is the way to go for the hammer. I'll make a secret alloy hammer, and then maybe secret alloy armor. But if I get a lot of the other materials, that'd be great too. That'd be awesome. But yeah, let's start reaching for the stars when it comes to this stuff. Of course, I've only got like one worker on this. You're my best craftsman, right? Yeah, definitely should have my best craftsman working on crafts. So you... Alright, make some dragon jewelry. Hopefully it'll be high quality. And let's see what's going on in the town.
Well met, friends. Now that's Big Niab is no...
Anything need killing? Nope. Okay. And... ah, this is where we go to the wood thing. Well, let's go do that. Could use more gatherers, or maybe leave some gatherers back at home. Honestly. That's like one of the things I'm lacking on. I have a scavenger with me right now who's really good at gathering. He's like my de facto scavenger, right, or gatherer right now. So maybe I should leave him at home gathering constantly. Yeah, Markslav isn't really adding a ton to the group, so... oh, right. And I need to give this God's Relic. Somebody needs this God's Relic. I need to distribute this. It's better in somebody's hands, clearly. Alright, so again, it's Wisdom and Destiny. Who's got the highest of those two stats? I can look, that's right, I can use this. Okay, for Wisdom, of course, it's me. And then Beto. And Destiny. Alright, so it's between... they'd be attacks in different contexts, but like 58-22. I guess it's best with Beto Mir. Yeah. He's best at it all around. Okay, that works. That works. And then this bow is not an upgrade for you. And yeah, Gregor needs a better weapon too, so just I guess take this. Which would be the best thing for you? Some sort of intelligence weapon. I forget which one does which. It's... or do we have intelligence weapons? Not really. I forget which one it is. But we don't have it right now. It's fine. Whatever. I could definitely have my characters have a lot better equipment, but the main thing, as long as my best characters have good gear, that's what counts. More than anything. But I do need to make more... I do need to make more magic gear, clearly. So I'm glad I have my craftsman working on that. Alright. Old quarry, seemingly abandoned. Let's dig. Physical blessing and a bunch of gold. Hooray! And some sandstone.
Although it seems like only a patch of forest from afar, the closer you get to the druid tree, the more the woodland seems to grow around you.
Call out to the trees as they are clearly aware of your presence. Ask to be taken to the druid tree.
And a path clears before you. At the end of it, you see the druid tree welcome you with her open arms. Children of the forest, you called, and I answered. Although it is a dark desire I sense within you, I cannot ignore it. And yet, I am not as willing to part with my existence as one would hope.
So I could try to talk to her, or I could just beat her up. Well, we know it's a level 10 encounter, or a number 10 encounter. But I'm Chuck Hammer, not Chuck Conversation. Whatever the heck that means. Who would that guy be? Hello, I'm Chuck Conversation. Oh, this is a smaller battlefield. That guy does 106 damage. Man, it's a T-shape. Oh, good lord. That Leshy's got... he's got muscles. Maybe I should have forged some gear before we came here. And he's going right in the center. He's going to be slapping that T-shape right down in the center, so if I use rats or stuff, they will just get trounced. We want to kill that guy. Ooh. That is intimidating. I mean, it could still summon creatures, but they're probably all going to be crushed in one attack. My front line, whatever it is. Okay, well, let's respond with my big guy. Alright, so Poison Dust could do some extra damage. The Ice Spike will be nice to stun the guy. Let's definitely do that. That way Chuck can get his hit off first. Anything else we can do clever to help this situation? Marginal amount of extra defense. Well, the rats can probably attack first, so I'm going to deploy the rats anyhow. Okay, the Leshy is deployed a second time. It's going to attack the corner. Yeah, we could do a shield. Yeah, these rats are going to get trounced, but they're going to go first at least, with their 35 damage apiece. That makes them worth it still. Shield for 12. I think putting this Holic in the corner... Oh no, oh, the Holic is melee. That's a melee poison. Whoops, I thought it was a back row. Never mind. Well, that changes that. Okay, so if I did a Mass Lullaby, it affects all the opponents on the front line. But making it go slower is not going to make it go so slow that it doesn't get its turn, so... What are my other good options? There's the Ghostly Axe. There is 15 points of poison damage. Or protecting others for 12. Protecting others for 12 isn't going to save the rats, that's for sure. Would it make the difference between... for another hit? It would make the difference for the Shaman, at least, that extra 12. Right? Yeah, that extra 12 could save the Shaman, potentially, maybe. Or am I not doing my math right? Alright, so I just got 1 point left for this turn, and we're gonna get a total of another 4 points. So I could play Chuck again. I could save the points and do a 2-pointer. Potentially putting her out again. I guess just poison. Poison in the back row. In this corner. Poison guy. Poison archer. Okay. Air elemental dude. He's not so bad. He only does 8 damage. And 8 damage twice randomly. It's an extra variable, but it's not the biggest concern by far. Alright, so I'm gonna get 3 more points. So I could do shield for 11, shield for 12. Yeah, there's not a lot of point of putting Chuck out again. I can't summon the demon in the back row. I'm a bit worried. I need to consider all my options because this is a serious encounter. I guess shielding would probably be one of the better decisions at this point, I guess. Alright, so one of you guys cost 1 and could shield. Alright, so I'll shield you and Chuck, because Chuck gets all the defense. He just I want him to take the least damage I can, so if he should happen to survive this encounter, we'll give him extra health. And then we're left with 2 more points. So I'll just save up. Or we'll get 1 more point the next turn. So I'll just save up. Ah, there's a third demon doing a sweep. 30 damage, 111 health. This situation is serious. So, should we have... Yeah, let's have Chuck shield himself. And it's not going to make a difference on the rat there. Oh, you can only shield 2. Okay. Just shield yourself and the shaman? Yeah. That sounds good. Alright, I made my decisions. We'll see how this plays out. There's a rat. Chuck is getting hurt pretty badly. The Leshy is injured. 24 points of poison damage coming in. Well, what goes after this, though? We want to get that Leshy down. Oh, no, there goes Chuck. Oh, damn. The Leshy's at 26 damage. 26 health, I mean. We need to get rid of it. Okay, get rid of it. Okay. Chuck died, but we got more troops, and the big threat is down. Ooh, that was rough, though. Summon rats. Hopefully Chuck will come out of this okay. If he dies, we can always sacrifice people. We'll have to sacrifice 2 people to bring him back, but we can do that too. We got a good medic. Oh, I can't fight with the medic. Whoever the medic is, we can't bring him out in the battle. I gotta remember not to play. Remind me not to play the medic in battle. Okay, so we got a bird lady back there. She's tough, but she doesn't have high attack power, so that's not much of a threat. Really, not a lot of big threats anymore. How powerful was your boar? Play your boar? I forget how good of a boar you had. That's a garbage boar. Why? You bore me. Oh. Well. That is what it is. It'll take a hit for us. It'll take a hit, maybe. Is there a way I could have clicked? There's a way I could have found out how good the boar was, wasn't there? Probably. Alright, so all our melee slots are filled. So now people I play have to have ranged attacks. Which they do not. So I guess I'll put a shield on our front line. There you go. Then, we could put our spellcaster lady out. Hopefully she'll be okay behind the rats. Or a witch, I mean. Spellcaster lady. Spellcaster lady. With the magic and things. I guess we got a ghost axe. We got hurry up or distract. The distract is 6.3, so it is significant. Sure. Distract this guy and that guy and the... Distract the front line. Alright. That helped a little, I guess. Let's see how this plays out. Alright, who do we want to hit with this? Biggest threat is that... Or no, what? Did I cancel the attack? I canceled the attack, didn't I? Well, even so, we're doing okay. Or did I confirm? Yeah, I think I canceled an attack. It's not what I meant to do. But yeah, we didn't take any damage. Our summons tanked everything. That's great. So let's keep doing that. Oh, right. Somebody's out of time. Even though the boar wasn't that tough, we can just shield the boar. Alright, now we've got this. Without a doubt, we've got this. Oh yeah, the bear's better than the boar. I should have used the bear. That's what I should have done. Alright, so we managed to win a level 10 encounter. It was scary for a bit. But we've done it.
You slay the druid tree and its guardians. The body does not bleed at all. It is only filled with tree sap and wood. But you find a flesh heart that is pumping with hot red blood.
Alright. Well, I need a... It's good, because I need a heart transplant. Alright. Emergency. Set up our hospital. We've got 2 wounded. Doesn't mean that Chuck can escape hard labor, though. He's gonna... But, you know, gather resources, though. We still gotta gather resources. Alright. Glad our medic is here and okay. Now with 5% less chance of dying. Alright. You hear rumors of bandits attacking folk close to your village. They may come here next. A preemptive strike is best. Try to be as ready as you can. It is best to try to keep the peace and let cool minds prevail. Collect some goods from your village and offer it to them. Lose 30% of your goodness. Oh no, that's not happening. Try to be alert as you can. Double the watch. We got a ghost. As is expected, the bandits arrive within a few days, ready for a fight. Oh, well, we got Harmony, and we got all our smart people here, so. Ah, quit your jabbering. Fine. We'll take your shit and go. It seems easier than getting our blades wet. You best watch out, offering free stuff, though. If word spreads, you get yourself some traffic here. Give away the stuff. That's no, we are fighting then. Ooh, that's victory with grave injuries. Maybe I should have just given away stuff. Oh, it's a level 4 battle, but our people suck. Let's resolve that manually. Oh, the people at home suck. They suck at fighting. I really wish I had armed my people better. Ooh, this is garbage. Oh, this is hot garbage. Okay. So our hero is this guy. We got some ghosts that can do 16 normal damage twice at random. We got a goblin with a summon and spitting spider. Summon that spitting spider. Okay, that doesn't actually seem that great. Okay, well, I was hoping that summon spitting spider was better than it was. Still, that's something to summon. And we like doing that. Summon ghost. That's right. Okay, summon your ghost. Alright, so we gotta summon back line and front line. Yes. I have it so that I can't manually save and load. But if I did have that setting, yeah, you could certainly do that. I wouldn't necessarily call saving and loading like crazy an exploit. It's just however much you want to use however much you want to use a save is up to you. I mean, some people call that like save scumming is what I've heard, but like, I don't know. It's not. It's more of a feature than an exploit, I would say. All right, so. But I don't know what to play next. So we got 13 damage coming in from here and 17 damage going there. That ghost is gonna get rocked. Do we have anyone with like high defensive skill? You've got a 7 shield. We could always summon creatures a second time. Okay, well, we definitely want to play you. I want to play you on the far right side so you don't get beat up. I want the summons to get beat up first. Now, given that you can shield for 7... that'll make the difference between 1-hit death and 2-hit death for this creature. And this one. But then again, keeping that craftsman safe is my top priority. Alright, let's do that. Okay. Archer. 40 health, doing 10 damage. 2 random damage hits of 6. So we got some damage going around. want an extra tank here to keep our big damage dealer alive, even though our big damage dealer just does 12 damage, which isn't a lot. And our new friend, the ghost, will take... We don't have any splash. Oh, we got a T-shaped splash here. We got a T-splash. Oh, that stinks a bit. Okay, given that that's the case, I'll make the ghost take some of the brunt of the blow here. We'll do that. Oh, crap. I only get one more point. I wasn't budgeting my points. I wasted a point. I'm overflowing a point. Dang it. Oh, I should have thought about that. Well, that makes me feel bad that I didn't get to spend a point. Okay. Got a little painful. Round 2. Alright, so that's a stun attack. Put our builder on the edge. We're gonna make sure to do our summons. Summon that ghost. I want to avoid getting T-splashed. So that T-splash is coming in on that ghost. Summon that spitting spider again. Put that spitting spider in the corner to avoid T-splashes. Alright, so we're going to be getting a total of 4 more points. I'll put 2 random blasts behind our leader, maybe? No. You can be here and accept a T-splash and try to help keep our leader from avoiding getting hit by one of those, I guess. Okay. And then, let's see, I've got 3 more points. Hey, Samuel Strunger. Oh, aka Dylan Hill. Good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. Alright, so. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I can only summon one ghost. I was thinking of summoning another ghost, but I can't. I've already summoned the one. Okay, so given that's the case, I can do shields up, and I'll get 1 more point. Or I'll have 2 more points left over. Okay, so shield. And I'll shield you and you. Alright. End turn. And we'll get to do 1 more thing. Okay, and sadly, this archer's back. Barely alive, but that archer's back again. Okay, so who do I want to place now? I could actually make La shield again. Let's have La shield a second time. Because we're not going to have many heavy hitters. Okay, double shield it up. See how that works. Sadly, our ghost got T-splashed out of existence. The random attack just did well. Alright, our best craftsman. The nice thing about doing manual battle is I can keep my best craftsman out of getting hurt very much. Whereas if I did random, who knows? Who knows what happened? Alright, it was you with the ghost. Okay, so that T-splash seems to be gone. Alright, and shield, and shielding. Oh no, you can't do 3. I want to do 3. Alright, we'll get 3 more points. My ghost is nearly dead, but in for a penny, in for a pound. Or no, whoops. I thought you were just... Oh yeah, we're getting 1 more point. Sorry, I thought I did that wrong for a second, but... I guess, yeah, double shielding. Same thing we did last time. Well, sorry to hear that your life is getting difficult, Dylan Hill, but I hope it gets better. and that hopefully you can take your mind off of things while you're here. At least for a bit. You can have a small respite from your problems. Okay, so we lost a little bit of sanity. And, my ghost and one of my goblins are in critical condition. I don't even know if a ghost... How do you deal with a ghost? How do we save a ghost? Doctor!
The earth parts.
Save the ghost.
Stunned by a ray of bright burning light. From within the gash.
Right, so we got a number of
figures
medical
climbing out
emergencies.
and rushing towards you while you try to get your bearings after the flash.
We just dealt with combat. You mean more combat? Stand firm and brace for combat.
Give back the blood. The
Okay.
many voices, yet one voice, chant as the figures swarm you. But just as you are about to be overwhelmed, hooded figures attack the Lightbringers from the flank, giving you space to fight back.
Should I do like magical combat or should I do physical combat? 'Cause Chuck Hammer's exhausted, but it's only a level 6 encounter. Guess we'll do physical combat. It's not so bad. What does Auto Resolve say? Auto Resolve says I can do it perfect. Okay, that's fine.
Lightbringers lie defeated.
Oh, I got a
Their
Void
house
Sparkler.
is burnt to white
That's pretty
ash,
cool.
But you are not alone. A group of hooded cultists stands on your path, and you realize they have surrounded you. While a few stand before you, many more lurk behind, and you hear them chanting.
Alright, why'd you help us?
You seek to undo what we achieved, yet what we did was not what we intended, so we are foes, or allies bound by common misfortune and the cruel jest played by the divine upon our intentions.
Yeah, my group is better for physical encounters than magical encounters. Ultimately, even though my best warrior is injured, I think physical was the better way to go in that last one. Alright, Oh yeah, tell us what's going on.
Your face gives me pause, for I assumed the champion would be told more. But then did we also perhaps gag the divine voice, once again making them puppeteers in their own game? Perhaps, likely yes. Still, what are we to do now when our victory is about to be undone by you, or else you by it?
So are they like the heroes of the previous game, or something?
Long ago, we dreamt of a trapped goddess, a servant of Veles, the old god of the underworld, but unwanted and left in the darkness, left alone to perish. Her heart was empty, a dark hole, a void so sad. It called to us and we answered. We stole another heart to give to her. Sadly, she did not want it, for she was already woken when we came with our gift. She did not even look at us. Naya is her name. If you don't know it yet, that is because she does not like to be known. We will say no more.
Okay, a goddess called Naya. First I've ever heard of her.
Ah, no. We do not have it because she did not want it. So we left it, and then it was gone. Taken, maybe. We smelled elves, but why would they take it? We do not know more. Ask them.
Well, yeah, depression is a serious thing, Dylan. Yeah, definitely I hope you feel better. Like, I mean, the best thing to do is find something to take your mind off of things. And, I know it's a cliche, but things do get better as time goes on. And, you know, I wouldn't worry too much about, like, if you're worried about your career or love or, you know, academics or all this kind of stuff. Like, mostly just try to improve your outlook on life. And, you know, improve the little things around you can, and eventually that'll all turn around. I mean, the difficult thing for me sometimes is when everything is going wrong at the same time. And, it feels like you get in a downward spiral and you don't know how to get control again, but that's the thing. Life can destroy everything around you in a moment, but you can only put it back together one step at a time. And, that can be hard. That can be hard to deal with. But yeah, good to see you, I'm a Weeb. Welcome back to the stream. Well, Dylan's going through a few things, but hopefully he'll get through it. Alright, any case, back to the game. But I've certainly been there before in sorts. Alright, so how did they take the Earth Heart?
We took the stone heart from deep, deep in the earth. We used relics of many folk, and a holy hog given by your god was our main sacrifice.
A holy hog?
Its blood, blessed as it was,
A holy
had lots
hog.
of light in it, and thus broke the seals.
Can we get a holy
The
hog?
earth shook and shook and shook, and light came. Too much light. And our goddess does not even know us. She is angered by our deeds, so our kin cannot ever know the peace of dying till this is resolved.
So there was too much light. The god of life went out of control. The god of light went out of control. And did you make some holy bacon? Because that sounds amazing.
Nothing. Everything. Who
Because the
knows?
meat was still left over,
We
right?
come to repent and tell you of the light that sits in the hole we once robbed. It grew. It fed. It feeds still. With more light, more will be taken until all is one. All is stale and still. But they do not understand that life will end if it is so. We need still and unstill. The dark is not bad. The light is not good. They are.
So, it used to be that there was too much darkness, and now there's too much light. And we need balance. This game has an interesting message that we need balance. That's, you know, there's chaos and there's order, light and darkness and these sort of things. Interesting kind of thought.
No. Ask wise folk, but beware of elder forest folk. They are born of light and they say they serve harmony and balance, but do they? Go ask the stone and metal folk, or maybe the greenskins, or their big kin that do not like to be called so. They are not so old, but
Oh,
they know
thank you.
darkness,
Thank you,
so
Emma
perhaps
Weeb. I
they will
really
not listen
appreciate
to
that.
you.
Thank you for the
Or
$2
take
super
the
chat.
blood you have
You
and
need
do the
more
deed
money,
you
take it.
must, whatever
Well,
price
I'm
it
not gonna
is.
argue with
Yes.
that, so thank you so much.
Now we leave.
Yeah, I really
must go.
appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much. Well, I'm gonna do my best to honor these feelings and donations. I need to do better to improve, like... Uh-oh. We lost. Improve... We lost a person. Who did we lose? We lost... The ghost died. Dana. And our shaman died. But Chuck didn't die, and that is nice, at least. 3 deaths, though. It was a battle filled with tribulations and stuff. It was quite a fight we did. I'm guessing the wounded person is back at our town. There's still one person that's in critical condition. Who is it? I'd like to know. No, it's not back at town. Who is it? Oh no, it's still Chuck. Chuck's still at -5? Ooh, Chuck still might die. Chuck's still in critical condition. He had too much health. Well, at least we know no one else is gonna die. If Chuck dies, that means 2 other people have to die reviving him. But I'm gonna do better at promoting my videos, is what I was saying. I need to do a bit better at that, and being a bit clearer in my communication with my audience. Like when things are gonna happen. Recently, I've been doing streams a bit more randomly than I have. Because I used to do the 7 o'clock every day, but... Well, I've been staying up later and waking up later, and that 7 o'clock schedule hasn't quite been working out, so... I think if there's anything I need to improve most about my channel, it's just being a bit clearer in that regard, but... Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that vote of confidence. I appreciate that. I've got 3 research points. I think I should make Moonstone. Moonstone! That'll make the ultimate hammer, because that's what we want to do today. Oh no, don't be Chuck. Oh no, Chuck died! Chuck died. Pay with 2 lives to return the 1. 2 people must die so that Chuck may live. Alright. Oh, the fat rat. The fat rat hasn't been with us that long. He was a buff rat, though. The fat rat became a buff rat. Now we gotta sacrifice him. Well, and then who else? Who else must die so that Chuck may live? Ooh, oh, sadness. I guess the new Holic. Yeah, level 2. The little Holic child. a rat and a child don't sound so bad for deaths, but this is quite a casualties list. Okay. You paid the bloody dues, and the spirit of your chosen is returned. Now you pray it comes back in the right flesh. Alright. And you lose 6 max sanity. Could be worse. And Chuck's back. He comes back with full health, right? He comes back in the town? Where'd he come back? He came back in the town. He doesn't have his gear. Tell me that you kept his gear, though, right? Yeah, his gear's right here. Okay. We just have to get it back to him. Yeah, that's the nice thing about spirit fights, is you can always do a spirit fights and then do rituals. I was hoping we could win the physical fights, though. But we weren't quite powerful enough. Alright, I'm gonna need to make the ultimate hammer so that we can... I need to make the ultimate hammer and ultimate armor before we do more main quests. That's what we've learned. Because if I don't, then we're gonna have more scenarios like that. Alright, so let's have Chuck rejoin the expedition to get his gear back. Give me my stuff back! It is I, Chuck. I have returned from the dead. The great, the chosen one. Give me my ring. Alright, so it's a bit of a shame to have less max sanity, but these things come. All things must pass. Yeah, I do YouTube as a full-time job. I don't have any other jobs. So, yeah, I managed to make... I don't make a lot of money, obviously. But, so I definitely could use the donation you gave me. But I get by. I get enough to get by playing games all the time, which is awesome. So I'm very happy for that. It is great. That's why I can't... Oh, wait a second. I thought my other group was within range. I thought my main group was within range of the town. Why are they not supporting in the spiritual challenge? Okay. Because it's just a local thing? I should have double-checked that. Well, we'll have to get back to town. It's turn 666, and we have a emergency back in town. Alright, let's get back to town and do some rituals so that people don't leave us. I'm sorry, we have a ritual emergency here? I heard we had some sort of magical ritual emergency. Alright, sounds good. Spirit healing, please. Let's get the herbs. Should we do two rituals? I'm just to be sure I'm gonna do 2 rituals. Get the herbs. And Chuck can actually do a ritual by himself, even though he's a fighter. He just does a dance and smashes the ground with his hammer a few times. And that passes for a ritual. Because he is that mighty. And so, him and his hammer. His mallet and he are that's mighty. Alright, so we got enough stone wood to make some sort of stone wood hammer. And then we need 18 of a metal. We don't have enough of a metal to make a really good one, though. We could do... So if I just get a little bit more material, I can make an awesome hammer, but I just need, like... just a little bit of something else. Let's try to make more secret alloy. I'll make a secret alloy stone wood hammer. That sounds nice, I guess. Or at least that's what I got in the works at the moment. Alright, what other materials can we synthesize? Alright, definitely make more armored stone. Are we still doing that? Yeah, keep doing that for infinity. Get somebody on that. Alright, that sounds good. Alright, we're using everyone. Next turn. Alright, the ritual succeeded and no one else died. Ah. Well, thank you. Thank you, I'm a weeb. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the upgrades for the members. Because, well, I mean, I wasn't sure how many people would actually become members, but since I have more than one now, I think it's definitely worth it to get that all sorted out and make various improvements. Because that'd be certainly a way to get the channel going. Alright, so yeah, let's remake the group. I just found my little group. Okay, so get Chuck back out there, and everyone who's not a craftsman, the scavenger, can stay. Alright, is there anything else that I should be doing? Like, I guess I should have checked up on everyone's gear once again. I'll worry about that next time. So, like, I'll bring 160 wood just in case I need to do a crazy amount of rituals. And then a huge variety of foods, including 500 pickles. Let's take everything, and my people can live off of pickles. They can live off of vegetables and meat and pickles. There we go. Alright. So that seems like plenty of food. And away we go. So it's snowing right now. It's just gonna reduce my range and visibility by a bit. Or movement range and visibility a bit. We'll take out the light bringers down here. Ooh, I saw the spawn. I forgot about that visibility. Should have moved a bit slower rather than doing all my movement in one go. Ah! A new child! Yay! To replace the losses that we've had recently. If you're a really good child, you might be sacrificed to bring the Chosen back. If you're really... I hear if you're really, really good, you could be sacrificed to save the Chosen. Doesn't that sound good, little girl? I want to leave the village. That would be the appropriate response. I think I want to leave the village when I get older. Oh, and I forgot the dragon jewelry. I forgot a lot of things. You can't wear this. Yeah, you. Take this dragon jewelry. My people at home need better gear anyways. So, this armor better than that armor? Sure is. Put that on. And then this ring's better than that one. In terms of defense, anyways. And then you can use this sword, little girl. And then a gathering tool. Oh, that's too heavy. Okay, I'd rather have the kid having good gathering tools rather than a better weapon. Okay, so take that and a quartz hatchet. No. Granite sword's way too heavy. Sort by weights. Gosh, you can't wield much at all. Okay, so we want a really lightweight piece of gear. This elven mallet is lightweight? Elven mallet is lightweight. Alright, take that mallet. And these amber robes. These topaz robes. There you go. Fully armed and armored child. That's what we like to see. Is a child with weaponry. Oh, right. So this is a level 9. Magic or intelligence. We're not ready for that. Meet Chuck Hammer. Can you be defeated using hammer? What do you mean you cannot be defeated? This is a fight that does not require hammer? Face them with your spirit. You mean with your mind hammer? Alright, this is something I can physically hammer. Good. Ooh, worm silk. Warm and wormy. Warm and wiggly. In bed. Buy some worm silk today. Oh, and you can have that warm and wiggly feeling in bed all night long. Wormy. Kind of that wormy feeling. That, never mind. Keeps you warm and safe. Even though it's like the worm with a W, not worm with a... Not like a W-O-R-M. Alright, this is a level 3 magic encounter. Easy peasy. Yeah, worm silk. The way they make out spider silk to be... Like, that sounds like incredible stuff. Oh yeah, you said the other type of worm. That's true. It makes it sound like it's incredible stuff. Like that they've actually gathered... Like... What was it? Like, you could make... I think they've made, like, as much as a glove out of spider silk. It, like, takes a ridiculous amount of work to get, like, a small piece of cloth for spider silk. But that it has incredible properties. And then it just involves, like, farming spiders and extracting the silk from them one at a time. Like, they have to, like, pin them down and, like, drag the silk out of the spiders by hand. Which, I feel like that's the weird part, is, like... Why do you have to do... It has to be a certain kind of silk as well. Oh, they made a carpet as well. That's really cool. I'm guessing it's not a very big carpet. But the fact that they have to do it by hand, like... the act of violence does not sit well with Harmony. Accept their penance and leave. Okay, so we lost a little bit of faith all around, but that's okay. What was I saying? That... Oh yeah, harvesting it. It has to be like a certain kind of silk. Like, spiders can produce several kinds of silk. Because I thought to myself, why can't they just, like, wait for the spiders to make a web, and then just, like, wrap up that web? Like, you see spider webs all the time. But apparently if you, like, gather up a bunch of webs... Like, what if you made a facility where the spiders naturally make webs, and then you just collect up all the webs? Like, it seems like there'd be an easier way to manufacture spider silk than, like, dragging it out of their butts with tweezers. Or, I mean, their abdomens with tweezers. But, like, really. It seems like that on the surface, but I guess it's because it's that type. It's that one type of silk that they make. That's not, like, in their webs, or that their webs are used up, or are no good, or something like that. I don't understand why, but it's hard. Doesn't seem like it'd be that hard. Give me a big sack of spiders, and I'll get you a spider silk carpet in a few months. I don't even need the right type of spider silk. They did find a way. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Because the last time I saw something about it, it was, like, done painstakingly. Oh, yeah, goats. That's right. That's right, the genetically spider goats. And they get it from the spider milk. Goat. The milk, I mean, they get it from the spider milk. They get it from the goats, the spider goats' milk. Because there's, like... You can get, like, the same protein, and then you filter it out. That's right, Quake Terrail. That is right. Yeah. And even though you don't get a lot of the proteins for the amount of milk you get, it's still way better than, like, than extracting it from the spiders, than milking the spiders. Ah, some scoundrels nearby. Oh, we'll get rid of these scoundrels. Now that's making me think of goat's milk. When I was a kid, we had, I grew up on a farm and we had goats. And goat's milk is actually delicious. Well, once you get used to it, I guess. Some people don't like it, but I grew up with the stuff, and I find it to be pretty darn good. And they said that the spider goat's milk wasn't any different, really. Come across a woodland. Some wild piglets. Try to capture the piglets. Alright. I got a free baby boar. Doing something like that in Area 51 for spaceship hulls? Well. Yeah. I watched a Joe Rogan podcast recently. There was a guy talking about the Tic Tac shaped spaceships that they've got somewhere near Los Alamos. That was kind of an out there podcast. I mean, the guy didn't sound like he was lying or anything. Well, in comparison to like the way other people sound, like he came out with like a lot of details. But I still have trouble believing the things he said. Like, I really want there to be. Yep. got to keep going to different chats. Oh, that's funny, Weeb. So people can only understand your message if goat to keep going between the chats, 2 different chats. You have succeeded. The only people who can read that message are people who are in the 2 different chats. Quite an achievement. Well, that's kind of fun. Alright, so the gatherer needs to be doing the gathering. Get some elven wood, at least. Or I could send this dude off to getting better materials off in the distance. As long as he's within range. Alright, so we got rid of the nearby bandits. There is a ruins over there. Oh, do we not have the boat? Oh, I didn't get the boat. I need to go get my boat. I left my boat behind. Where is my boat? I have a slightly stronger medic. Every time I'm jealous of the person who gets the strength, because I want Chuck to get the strength, but that is okay. So a Lightspringer's spawn is a little bit different from the Lightbringers themselves. Yeah, because that's like a Lightbringer's town, whereas a spawn is just a spawn point, not as difficult to take out. Alright, we got another 3 points of research. I could also research God's Branch. Stonewood. Yeah, let's research God's Branch. Maybe we can get some of that. Alright, so we're gonna need to start making some, some of this sacred wood. Oh, and can we also make... We can make some of this pristine... We can make some moonstone, I mean. But I don't really have a lot of that. But yeah, we can start working on God's Branch. That seems nice to have. Alright, so we can already pump out a fair amount of it. I guess let's get our best craftsman on the whole God's Branch situation. Ah, good night, Quake Derail. Ah, thank you so much for that. That's a very nice thing to say. Yeah, you too, Quake Derail. Right back at you. You have a great night. Yeah, and I'll catch you around later. Saying I'm a seriously cool dude. and a kind person, and that we need more people like me in the world. That is really nice. Well, thank you for the positive words and ego boost. Yeah. And, yeah, definitely. Definitely have a great night. That made me feel pretty good. I do my best. Ah, the dancing ladies. Join in the dance. There might be a better solution to that one, but this one always gives you a bit of destiny, and... well, once you've done an event before. Alright, even more destiny. Alright, we're getting more God's branch. I like the idea of my hammer being made out of God's branch. Don't make me whack you with God's branch. Hammer. My God hammer. My God stick. You're gonna get God smacked with the God stick. If you're not careful. That sounds like a hammer we can get behind. Cause like, wait, what can we make this hammer out of? The hammer we can make out of... the best material needs to be stone and then metal. Or a metal subtype, so... the God's branch can fit as the stone. And then we could have as a secondary material as well, technically speaking. Yeah, that's right, I was thinking about making it out of stone wood, but no, we're going up to God's branch now. There's no stopping me. We got the project underway. The God Hammer. Hopefully it'll turn out good. Oh right, I was going back for the boat. Gotta get that boat. Yes, all shall be smitten. You shall be smitten with the great hammer. There's a terrible racket. You check the chicken coop, but you only find wet tracks leading into one of the houses. Behind the stove, you find an odd-looking chicken. On closer inspection, it's more of a shrunken old woman with chicken feet, claws, and twisted bird-like face. She sits by what looks like a makeshift loom, weaving out of thin air. I could consider the origin of the creature, give her some food, or hope for the best. Let's consider the origin of the chicken lady. This is a Kikimora. I think I've had this event before, but I kind of forget how it went. She has no physical form to fight and refuses to speak to anyone. Bribery and magic may be the only ways. Bribe her? Well, let's use magic. That works. A little bit of sanity damage. Alright, warding rituals are done in haste are never easy or cheap. Drain your own folk spirits to do it. Got some robes, and yeah, everything went good. Alright. But I like the chicken lady. Can she stay? I bet she lays some very large eggs. Some very large and not utsu. This egg came from an old lady. It might not be very good. It might not be very good to eat. Alright. The skies darken, and first, you think the black mist is ascending. Gradually, you realize that a shadow is being carefully examining each of you and nodding to itself as if taking notes. It whispers, "You have talents that have you, I'm sorry, I got my line. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Have you talents that shall marvel me?" It whispers. It is a confused spirit. What do you want? Go away. Or run away. Alright, well, what do you want? You find yourself unable to move. Amuse me. Runic symbols burn into your skin, each one slightly different. Some of you now will be compelled to perform trials, and you have a feeling they are not optional. Magic, strength, intelligence, or the being finds you all lacking, so it throws you random four of you into a dark pit that you must climb out of it throws you into a pit with toxic insects. Alright, so spiritual power, brute force. Brute force will be the easy one, but yeah, let's do the strength. I, Chuck Hammer, will show you my great muscles. Oh, and I get +3 strength for being so strong. I suppose you aren't all entirely useless. One of you may do as an oddity, yes. The shadowy face turns of speaking to the mist. Well, you are a pointless waste of space. Someone or something is thrown out of the mist, but before you can look at it, a demon reaches to grab one of you. Okay. Defend yourself. Alright, so we beat the crap out of the demon because it's weak. You defeat the demon and it cries out as it's pulled back into the darkness. How splendid. I who collect will one day return for such specimens. He is gone. You are left with his rejected collectible. Oh! I got a new ghost friend! A new ghost pet, and it is an incredible quality ghost pet. It is not exactly a ghost person. That is actually, like... It's funny how some ghosts are pets, and some ghosts are actually, like, people that join you. But that is a top-quality ghost pet. That is a top-quality ghost friend. And I guess this is back at home. Somebody gets a pet ghost. You there, little girl. You now have a pet ghost. Nothing like a little girl. That little girl and her pet ghost. Who wouldn't love to have a pet ghost? You don't have to clean up after it or anything. It's like, if you had a pet ghost, the only thing you'd have to worry about your pet ghost is, like, misbehaving or like, wandering over the neighbor's house or something, I don't know. You need to come back and get your pet ghost. Keeps bothering us at night. Listen, we called animal control on your pet ghost, and they said they weren't prepared for this. Don't make us exercise your pet ghost, okay? I don't want to have to do it. Just come on over and get it. It's throwing around the furniture again. It's real nuisance when my neighbor went and got that pet ghost. I was displeased. Right, I need to get the boat. Also, yeah, we're all healthy again. But I forgot the boat. I forgot my boat. Gotta get a boat. Alright, quickly make a dash for it. I'm not doing my turns as efficiently as I could be, but that's fine. Oh, right, the Bannock thing. No, we gotta kill the Bannock. Although it diseases us. I think it's better than trying to letting the Bannock drown a child, I think. Alright, this one again. We're getting a lot of repeat events this time. Alright, aid the spirit of darkness. Alright, the Shadow can love us thanks to that event, though. Purely thanks to that same event coming up again and again. That the people of the darkness really like us. Alright, so we got this big old ship. I'll take that. Put away my materials that I've obtained. As long as I don't put away the wood. There we go. Ah. Well, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy me playing this game. There are one or two games I've watched people play that I don't actually own. That I do find interesting to watch. So, I thank you for that. Again, high praise. And most appreciated. Alright, so we're pumping out ancient wood like crazy. One of you needs to get on the sacred wood. Oh, and we need more coal. We're running out of coal. But yeah, we're working our way up to Sacred Wood. Then after we get lots of Sacred Wood, we can make the God Branch. Let's get that God Branch production underway too. God Branch. Alright, so at this point we have 14 God Branch. Oh! Spongy boyo, I have overdosed on crack. Arr. Wait. What? Or is this like a... The only thing I can think of is this is a SpongeBob reference, but... That's... Oh, right, from the SpongeBob SquarePants episode where he does crack. Although... Wait. Spongy boyo? Mr. Crab. He does? I have to watch more Mr... You know, I've been running out of good animes to watch, so I'll just watch... I will actually watch SpongeBob SquarePants in the near future, because... Yeah, I'm running out of shows to watch, so... People keep telling me. I've watched 1 or 2 episodes of SpongeBob, and they were good. So I need to watch more of that, I keep forgetting. Because I have watched very little. Oh yeah, I watch tons of animes. I watch way too much anime. Like, we're talking like... Uh-oh. Nightbot got angry from the all caps. I keep saying that I need to... I keep saying I need to, like, tone him down a bit. Oh, well, it's just a 5 seconds thing, but I need to tone down Nightbot's threshold just a bit. He's a bit too angry about... I can still read the chats, but he is a bit too touchy, titchy. Wait, what are we dealing with? Spiders? Spider by your domain. Deal with the spiders without a fight? Yeah, let's be nice to the spiders. Let's give the spiders a hug. Great, we got +1 intelligence for the spider hugging, I guess. In any case. Yeah. Like, I've been watching all sorts of animes. Like, if you want to talk about, like, JoJo, or One Piece, or One Punch Man. I like all of them. Or a lot of other animes that are good that I need to think of. Like Hokuto no Ken. Or... Like, I'm thinking of older ones now, but that one's a classic. I'm watching One Punch Man right now. I've still been watching One Piece, despite the fact that it is extremely slow. It is... One Piece is like the slowest anime. Like, if you actually expect... I keep expecting that next episode to be the episode where he gets that One Piece, because, you know, they say that he's about to do it, and I always believe it's going to be the very next episode. And Conan. That's right. I like to watch Little Detective Conan, too. Because, like, in the very next episode, you know, it's been like 800 episodes for Conan. And Conan's been around for like 25 years now. But, you know, in the next episode, he's gonna figure out that mystery and become an adult again. That's his objective. And clearly he's not slacking on it. Like, I think he was a teenager. He's gonna become like 18 again, even though the show has been on 25 years. The show's Detective Conan's been on long enough that he could have become an adult through time. And he's solving murder mysteries, but he's ultimately trying to solve the mystery of what turned him into a little boy, right? He's certainly not slacking on that one mystery. He's a world-famous detective, so he wouldn't fail the one mystery that affects his life directly. It's not like he's not trying to do that. No one would accuse him of doing that. It's not like I'm definitely not annoyed about that feature of the anime. That'd be silly. That'd be silly. Oh, I am slightly annoyed about it. It's like, dude, at least try to say, oh, Black Clover. I've been watching that one from time to time, too. With the guy who has the sword that, like, stops the magic. That Black Clover guy, in the very next episode, he's gonna become the king of the mages. That's what he keeps saying. Asta is definitely going to become the king of the magic users. Right at the same time that Conan does his thing and the other guy gets the One Piece. They're definitely going to do all the things they say to do. They're not going to say that they're going to do a thing and then not do that thing. That would be silly. I guess the reason why I like these animes, but the reason why, like, that sort of thing bothers me, that they're effectively lying about what their goals, that they're gonna achieve their goals, is because, like, animes used to only have, like, 1 or 2 seasons. So you get, like, I don't know, like, 12 episodes, or, like, maybe 24 episodes of an anime, and it'd go through a whole arc. And then the character would, like, he would have an objective, and he'd either get it done, or he'd die trying. But it would be so much shorter. And then you got these, like, mammoth animes that have, like, 800 episodes, and they still haven't gotten anywhere close to the thing they said they were going to do on the first episode. And, I don't know. I like it. I like it. I still like these animes, and it's more about the journey than the destination, they say, and it is enjoyable. But that's the mentality they dangle this carrot in front of your face, expecting, like, this thing's gonna happen, and it never does. Like, I remember there was this weird anime I watched. Helpful... Oh, and Fairy Tail. Yeah, Fairy Tail was a good one. Yeah, with the dragon... The fire dragon dude. Was it Gray and Natsu? Natsu and Gray and the cat people. I like how there's cat people in Fairy Tail. And they're cute. Forgetting some details. They want fish. That he doesn't want his fish cooked. There's a lot of good jokes. Yeah. A lot of good jokes in those animes. A lot of funny stuff. Yeah. And it's generally just like a lighthearted, upbeat anime. I would say Fairy Tail. And so I kind of like that. Just kind of a feel-good thing. Although there's a lot of details I'm forgetting. Lots of stuff about dragons and Gray and Natsu fighting a lot. Like there was this Cat Island series of episodes. Cats with wings. I think that's the most important takeaway from that anime. Cats with wings. That's if you haven't learned anything else besides cats with wings, I think that's the right takeaway from that series. Oh, absolutely the sub. Like, the only reason I'd watch a dub is if the sub is not available, or if I think the sub is particularly funny. Like, they've got, like, voice actors that are so bad they're... Did a human and a goblin just create a human? That's the first time we've actually had a human child come from a goblin. Also, when I saw this goblin in combat, I had no idea exactly how small that goblin was, because sometimes a goblin in this game is the size of an orc, and sometimes they're really small like goblins in other games. Yeah. Yeah, Jezka and Dobro have been pumping out children like crazy. But all of their children so far have been goblins. This is the first human child to come from the goblin-human pairing. As the goblins... It all started with one goblin in my village, but the goblins are very promiscuous. So, and just breed very quickly. Alright, low weight equipment. So this little girl can take... Oh, right, you can't take a ring. You can have yourself a wild boar as a pet. Who would not trust a child with a wild boar? Anyone who does not, just truly does not trust... You just don't trust your children then, do you? And a silver sword. There you go. welcome, welcome to the village. Have your sword and your boar. And, try not to get killed by the demon that lives in the bathhouse. Alright, we're collecting up more and more coal. Sara Zagami. Or Gamai? Gamai. Or am I, yeah. Sara Zagamai. Or I'm adding an A to it. Sara Zagamai. I guess I don't know why I was adding a ga to that, but yeah. Sounds interesting. Ah. People turning into a frog. From anal. Well. That's the opposite of the frog prince, I guess. Interesting. That's definitely a weird one. I like zany weird animes. I think one of my favorites is Bobobo. Just because of how insane it is. There's a few other insane ones that I liked. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. This is my home. Okay, they did fine. I was worried that the people at home wouldn't be ready to fight snakes, but they were. Alright, power up the poison dust. Let's get this giant pile of coal back home. And then we'll go out to sea. I want to make this incredible hammer. And, this coal is what we need to do it. 200 coal. Nice. Beautiful. Some extra bones. And I'll just put away whatever this extra crap is that we don't need. Just extra equipment that maybe my people at home can use. But what others? What else? I remember, like... Was it not Berserk? I mean, I remember the anime Berserk was pretty, like, violent and messed up, but I really liked it. Just for how incredibly violent it was. I remember, like, the first series of Berserk was better than, like, the later series they made. But, oh, it was similar to that. That's right, Geist. MD Geist was one of those, another one of those older animes that MDS, was it MDS? Or MD? I think it was just MD Geist. Oh, Death Note was a good one. Oh, all caps again. For, oh, Death Note. Yeah, Death Note. Death Note was a good one. But the contrast between Megami Light and L, and that one was like punching and one was kicking kind of thing when they were like handcuffed together. Like, what surprised me about that anime is how quickly L, like, zeroed in on Light. Because L zeroed in on Light from, like, all of Japan to, like, watching him pretty quickly. But then he couldn't, or at least quicker than I would have, considering he's killing people by writing names in a book. But somehow he figured it out pretty quickly, but then just couldn't quite get enough evidence to be, like, 100% sure. He's like, I'm like 90% sure it's Light. I'm like 99% sure, but I'm just not 100% sure. It was... yeah. Or what did I say? Yeah, writing names in a book. A notebook. And then you can write the way they die. It was a really... the thing I loved about that show was the concept. And actually, I kind of liked the death metal. You know, I wasn't into death metal much before that, but I liked the death metal intro, too. Even though it's a bit out of character for me to enjoy. There are certain death metals that I enjoy. Just because it kind of fit, like, the attitude of the character at the beginning Like, the character is saying how humanity is rotten. Everything's, like... People are rotten. Humanity's soft and rotten. Oh! I forgot. My sacred wood, I forgot to make. I was like, why we're not making sacred wood? I didn't put that to Infinimake. Okay, there we go. Make that wood. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, I'll need to adjust the Nightbot after here. Yeah. It timed you out for 200 seconds this time. But, Million Arthur? I don't know Million Arthur. Million Arthur. Oh, I remember there was another one I liked. Soul Eater. Did you watch Soul Eater? That was a pretty good one. There was one particular character, Excalibur. That's right, Excalibur. I thought Excalibur was pretty hilarious in Soul Eater. Because he would just go around saying, Bakame. He would call people an idiot. Yeah, just out of nowhere. Bakame. Excalibur. I'm from the UK. I'm going to California. Bakame. Oh. And Death? Or Death's son? Or was it Death Jr.? Or, like, Death the Grim Reaper? They both were good. Yeah, the Grim Reaper was great in that. And his son was really good, too. I forget their exact names. Alright, so our goblin just came of age. Let's leave it to chance. Wait, what just happened? The forefathers in the spirit cave deemed the goblin child's life as theirs. This is the first time I've seen a red slash through it. And then accept their spirit fate. What does that mean? I lost the person and got it back, or? So what class did we just get? Oh, a tainted shaman. A tainted shaman. Stigma of the forefathers. 60% mind spirit weakness. Oh. Survive this lengthy trial and be freed from it or perish. Okay, so she might get rid of this. Tino. Or no, he. He might get rid of this. A lot of my goblins have been female. But otherwise it's an okay character. Interesting. Tainted shaman. But I guess we can get rid of the taint and just become a normal shaman. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate, but I like to do random. It's fun. Those are a lot of silly faces I don't recognize. If they're from something, I don't recognize most of them. But I like the silly clown face for those emojis on the Twitch side of things. Alright, so we're making that sacred wood. There's that cow. Kill the worm. You kill the worm and the cow dies as well. Your food stock seems to dwindle and run away too. Okay, so yeah, it's that thing again. So last time we kept the worm and we got diseased, but we got some extra meat. But if we killed the worm, we lost. Pickles are supposed to keep. How do pickles rot? I'm just curious how the pickles rotted, because we just lost 600 pickles. We lost 600 barrels of pickles when we killed a cow. Yeah, so I knew, for some reason I knew killing the cow wasn't quite right, but I forget why. But that's just a bad event. So either you get diseased or you get, I mean, at least we got a lot of pickles, but we just lost 600 pickles. That's a lot of pickles to lose. Alright, so our goblin just became a better goblin. Good for you. So, our home only has 14 turns of food left? Ah, dang. We're gonna need to get more pickles. Alright, little girl, pick
pick vegetables, and then we will have to turn them into pickles. Alright, hooray, we have crossed the ocean without being molested by mermaids. Always an achievement. Although I might be able to handle the mermaids now. But they don't fight physically, and that's an issue for Chuck. Chuck can't just hammer the mermaids. Yes, not the pickles. What will we do? What will we do without the pickles? But yeah, the little girl's gathering vegetables fast enough, so the village is okay. Capture piglets. Okay. We didn't get any piglets. Wait, where's my party? There we go. Fight off these guys, hopefully get some special materials. Or at least get more experience. There's lots of enemies to fight here. An old woman comes to the village. Okay, magic user. And then we could try to fight her physically or magically. Ah. Yeah, I wish I had a bits button too. I'll look into it to see if it's allowed, but I don't think it's allowed for me to be a partner both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But I'll double check just to be sure. You allow the old woman to stay the night. When you wake up, you find a swarm of rats who took my child. Attack the rats before more children are taken. Okay. Well, we gotta go catch the rat witch. I forgot that event. That's the rat witch. Should've just kicked her out. Alright, well, we'll get that back. That's the only human child that's ever come from our village in a long time. You have to give her back. Alright, so it's over there. Oh, but that child was gathering the vegetables for the village. Ah, we're doing okay. We still have 30 turns of food, so we're okay. We do have one less mouth to feed, at least. Ah, good. Yeah, you're back on the YouTube side of things. Well, hooray for that. Oh, right. Since I lost some people, my carrying capacity is down lower. Alright, magically defend ourselves from this. Beat up these guys. I can just auto-battle these low-level encounters. Ruins over here. Alright, I'll use a ritual to free a ghost. And, we get cursed, but we get 1 wisdom. I guess it's okay. We can get rid of that curse. Yes, I have. I've been on YouTube for a long time, more than 10 years now. So yeah, I've made a lot of videos. I have been busy. Now am I completely friends with the Slavians? Oh, your friendship can go above 100? So it can. Not sure if there's a point to that, but... So it can. Lightbringer spawn is still level 7 encounter. Don't think I'm ready for a level 7 magic encounter. Alright, I guess let's get back over to the mainland and save that child. We don't want that child to be kidnapped by the witch for too long. Well, I could have gathered a lot of food there, but that's okay. Alright, attack these guys. For a turn. Alright, are my people making rubies? Don't bother making rubies. Bring that down to the bottom of the list. I don't want you worrying about making rubies. We need to focus on making them god branches. We got 20 god branch. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to get mermaid molested. That is the worst of fates. That is a fate worse than death? I don't know about that. That word gets bandied about a lot, but certainly not good. Alright, so I wanna swim across. Whoops. Well, I moved into this area. I do not want to fight you. I guess I should have moved a bit more slowly if I wanted to see what I was running into. I'm gonna go across this area. It's a little bit wider, but I don't want to have to sail all the way down here and across. So we'll go through one more space of water. From what I understand, a problem has occurred. The game may be unstable or crash. Any saves created after this point may be corrupted. It is recommended you restart the application afterwards and press 8 to report a bug. That's... Okay, title, I have no... I have no idea what happens. Alright. Thank you for taking the time to write this report. I don't really know what happens. Like, the context wasn't... The game, they can see the context as much as I can. I wish I could spread more information, but I don't see the bug yet. Send? Select a category. I don't know. Bug. Yeah, it's definitely a bug. Crash. Okay, it wouldn't let me send the report. I wanted to send a report. Oh. You notice some of your resources are gone. Okay, there was a thief. Try to track the thieves. Okay. Mark it on the map. Okay. Alright, another thing's happening. Okay. Kill the Strigas. It's summer. Okay. Everything seems alright. Alright, I guess we'll save and quit. And then we'll load the game again. Is anything wrong? I'm not noticing anything wrong, but it says things were wrong. I'm very confused about that one. Alright, well, it's summer. We get more experience. I don't see anything wrong. I mean, the game was freaking out, but there certainly were several events in a row. Maybe I should have been a bit more specific with that, like, bug report. Like, I don't see anything wrong. I could have said that. I don't see anything wrong. The game says something wrong. Something is wrong, but I don't... If there is, I don't know what it is. Is the game lying? I guess we'll research pristine matter. Although I don't know if it really does matter. Because I'm probably not going to be making it that much, but we do get 10 free of it. Ooh, worm silk! Wormalicious. As seen on TV. That's the stuff you get for $19.90 for 3 easy payments. You can wrap yourself in it for 3 easy payments. No. Like, sometimes it gets excessive. 12. Just 12 easy payments of $19.95. You get it for payments of $19.95 for the rest of your life. You just have to pay $19.95 for as long as you are alive. Oh good, I thought it was mermaids. It's just a storm. That's fine, whatever. Use my nature skill. Freaking me out, I thought it was mermaids. You know, the first 2 times I crossed the water, I got attacked by mermaids, but I'm starting to think that mermaids aren't quite as likely as they were. I think I just got really unlucky with the mermaids. The thing is, mermaids just love me. I've got that stranded sailor look about myself. I got that rugged sailor look that they just love so much. Can't stay away. Alright, +2 destiny for my witch. That's good news. Yeah, I'll look around just to make sure nothing else is wrong, but it looks like I still have all my people and no resources or nothing are crazy. Nothing looks crazy, as far as I can tell. Oh, don't burn the good wood. Also, we're not burning the good wood back at home, too, right? Good. Alright. Everything seems okay. Oh, it didn't show a link for me, but that's because I'm looking through it through the restream chat. Gotcha. It just showed asterisks for me at my end. Oh, elderly humans. 20% of my food would be a lot at this point. 20% of my food for some intelligence. Sure, take my food. Right, they do teach us a few things, so we got wisdom, crafting, intelligence. Not too shabby. I mean, without the food, we'll probably get less morale, but yeah, I'll check out that link after the stream. I'm not gonna do links in the middle of the stream. Just cause, not that I don't trust you, but like, you know, if I click on links for one person, then I start having to click other people start wanting me to click links, and eventually I'll get one that's a bit trollish kind of thing. So a bunch of enemies I can destroy. Get lots of varied resources. Or Discord. Yeah, I'll check it out on Discord too. Wait, I'll leave that for after the stream. So we got another research point. Okay. We can get curses removed. I don't think we have more than one curse, do we? Oh, I gotta pay in pickles. That's the witch tradition, is to pay in pickles. The witch expects me to pay in pickles at this point. I hear you pay in pickles! Yes. It is the best form of payments, accepted everywhere. Picklelicious payments. Oh, right, and I can do the main quest, too. That'd be nice. Alright, capture more piglets. We're having this event again. Alright. Are we ready for the main quest? The main quest has been throwing some level 10 encounters at us,
You
though.
get back to the Red Cave.
Alright,
See
sure.
the smith standing.
I got the blood.
So you're... Now, the blood will push life into a lifeless form, but it is by far the easiest of prices needed for this.
Tell me more of your story, dwarf. Why are you in prison?
I suppose they forgot about poor old me when the earth shook and the cities were misplaced. One prison here or there, eh?
When the earth shook.
A learned man, that one. Or like you, touched by your god or what have you. Listen, I was, well, not popular in my last days.
Oh,
Many of
you
my
also became a
thought
patron?
it was crude or outlandish.
Oh, awesome.
Too much change, Wilfred.
Well,
You must
thanks
stick
for
to
that.
Traditions. Creatures of stone and
That's
metal.
awesome.
We do not like change, you see.
Alright, so you're like my patron twice now. You're a member and a patron. Well, that's surprising. Well, thanks for that. I really appreciate that, I'm a weeb.
Bit of this, bit of that, you know how it is. Priorities, choices. We also live long, so I'm sure they would have come back eventually.
Alright, so he's been doing weird experiments.
Cruel, bah, exceptional, inventive. I do not care for suffering or pain, only results.
Ah, that's why he was put
I
in prison,
there
okay.
when the giant gave his heart and it opened my mind to such possibilities. I also knew this day would come. I warned the others, implored them to pursue my work, for the giant's heart was vulnerable, but they were too stubborn to listen. Giants once walked the land. They sang the life song and made mountains grow, shapers and makers of our land. When other life came to be, the giants slipped, but one gave us his heart to safeguard the earth, make it stick together.
The earth needs to stick together? Ah. Oh, that's what the link was. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's awesome. Well, yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Aye, like the cosmic tree that holds the skies and the dark up in the heavens. The heart was like a plug maybe.
Well, yeah,
Keep the
thanks.
earth from moving and
Thanks
the
for
scorching
supporting me.
light of the cold.
I really appreciate the support.
That's all I know, for I was a young'un then, focused on my work. I did not listen about the bigger things, and later they were locked away, kept secret even from
That
me.
is awesome. Yeah. It is much appreciated.
To forge the heart of Earth anew, I will need another stone heart. In fact, many. This is what my kin were made for. so
Many hearts?
The time is now. We failed to keep a heart safe, now our hearts will make a new one. If you agree to it, I will distribute a death rune to my brethren. Once I craft another, the life rune, it will connect with its dark twin and take power from it. This power will come at the expense of dwarven lives.
So a bunch of hearts need to die so that we can make a great big heart?
Many, perhaps most.
Most dwarves will die, and he is okay with it?
Aye, like I said, the process is irrelevant, but the results matter. Those old fools need to die anyway, stuck in their stone ways, metalheads too stubborn to learn. They pay the price for their own arrogance, for it was them that were supposed to keep the earth heart safe.
If I remember correctly, Patreon was... There was different levels that you could become my patron at. So, like, I think there was, like, a... Was it, like, a $2 level and a $5 level and, like, a $10 level? Did I have it set at? But, or you mean total? A total of 10 bucks. Oh, yeah, probably 10 bucks total. Yeah, you got it. Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks for that. Like I said, yeah, this YouTube is the only thing I got going for me, so yeah, you're helping me make more content and better content, so I really appreciate that. Helping me keep on keeping on. Alright.
The heart forged from their sacrifice will not only stop the shattering, it will also be strong enough to pull the light back into the core. It will weaken all creatures taken by the Lightbringers, including the beast that you must slay in order to place the heart where it belongs.
So wait. We're making a heart, and it'll weaken the beast to place the heart. Is there a way I can do it without doing that? Will the beast just be stronger? So he will make the runes, then forge a heart, and power it with the deaths of dwarves. Then you will need to slay the light beast and put the heart in a special place.
Yes. Once the heart is where it should be and the light beast is banished, things should eventually get back to normal. Until the next genius decides to screw with the world order.
Refuse and ask for another option. I mean, I'm kind of sad about killing a bunch of dwarves to achieve what I want. Although he does make a good point that they were supposed to be guarding it anyways. I don't necessarily want to refuse this option, I just want to know what the other option is. Is there another option?
I feared you may be too soft to do the right thing, and since you own my arse, I will not waste time arguing. I can make a weaker heart. You will need to defeat the 4 great dwarven champions that were supposed to guard the heart in the first place, but failed. With their demise, I will forge an inferior rune. It will hold the earth and the light, but it will not weaken the beast that you must slay.
I should be able to defeat a more powerful beast. I'm going to have the ultimate hammer.
I know nothing of it other than what the stone
I
told
think
me
anyways.
and what your alchemist found. There is a beast of light that has taken physical form and guards the chest where the heart must lie. Aye, your faith will be the price. My rune will take from you what is strongest. Your spirit will suffer immensely, but you will have a chance to heal it in time. So I advise not facing a light beast until you are feeling better.
Ooh, so it's going to hurt me either. As well, I mean. Alright, forge the weaker
Bring
rune.
me the remains of the champions, and I...
Alright. We're taking the high road on this one. But to do that, we're going to have to pay a hefty price. We're going to have to fight a more powerful beast. But that I can do. Hopefully. Alright, so... I think we had a little bit of God branch stolen, didn't we, from the thieves? But we're really close to our goal for having enough God's branch. Oh, we just need a little bit more stone wood. Okay, make that stone wood. And then we're gonna make the God's branch. We need to make the God hammer. That'll make me very happy to have the God hammer. But what other really cool animes? I'm thinking about cool animes again. There was another really silly one called Cromarty High School. I think that was the name of it. It was a high school... Oh, physical curse. It was a high school, which a lot of animes are about high schools. Or Yu Yu Hakusho was another one I really loved. That was a good one. Along with, like, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is, like, one of the obvious ones. The whole Dragon Ball Z thing. But that's, like, that's what the one that everyone does, though. What was I saying? Cromarty High School. It's a high school where all the most delinquent kids get sent. Ah, you finally catch the witch that stole your child. Give me back the child! Alright. We beat the child in a witch... Or, we beat the witch in a witch's duel, and we have returned the child. Anyways, the most delinquent kids get sent to this school. So it's a school full of, like, thugs. And, cries of bandit and scoundrel. Attack the rabble of farmers. Oh, I saved a prisoner. I'll let him go free. Okay, good. Oh, and the witch is back to cure my new curse. Very convenient witch. Alright, Alright, again, I will pay you in pickles. Even though we've had a pickle disease recently. Anyways, so, like, there's tons of crazy stuff happening in Cromarty High School. And the main character discovers that not only is this high school full of, like, weird... Yeah, there was one god branch. They stole my ghost pets? What do you mean they stole my ghosts? So I got it back. They had stolen my ghost. You don't steal a man's ghost. Or a woman's. You don't steal a person. You don't. How do you steal a ghost? I guess a pet's an object. I'm gonna steal this pet dog. I'm gonna steal this pet ghost. Oh. Stole my ghost. That really gets my ghost. Yeah, wasn't that? Oh, that's right. That was a little girl's ghost. It's like, wasn't that ghost assigned to a little girl, but the little girl got stolen? And then, so then the ghost was up for grabs, and the ghost got stolen. All makes sense now. So I have to re-gear this child. Anyways, like, the main character finds out that, like, there's also all sorts of other crazy things going on in the high school, as happens in animes. Like, that there is a robot going to the school. And the robot, Mekazawa, the robot named Mekazawa is hilarious because he has a really low voice. And he has a cool sounding voice, but also he is bad with electronics. No one acknowledges that he's a robot. They just think he's another kid, and he acts like he's another kid. But for some reason, they're like, there's something weird about you, Mekazawa. I feel like... Mekazawa, could you help me fix my DVD player? Why would you think I understand about machines? I don't know, I just feel like you should. And it's like, I don't know how to use it. And then Mekazawa's like, I don't know anything about machines. Machines are impossible. It's like, machines are stupid. Machines are going to take over the world. You guys with your cell phones and your things, you're letting machines control you. Don't let machines control you and take over your life. He's anti-machine and like mechanical stuff, and it's like, but you're a robot, is what everyone's thinking. So there's those like only like one or two people who actually realize he's a robot, but everyone else like doesn't understand. It's like, there's something weird about that boy. Yes, you millennials. Exactly. That's how Mekazawa feels. That's how he feels about cell phones. You're letting your cell phones, you keep looking at your cell phones, you're gonna let it take over your life. That's you don't want the machines to take over. It's like weird advice to be getting from a robot. Alright, so we finally got enough god wood, God's branch, to make my hammer. But now we need 18 of a metal. Or, oh, moonstone. If we got 18 moonstone. Moonstone is going to be the other material, right? Because it can be used as, it's a metal stone. Ooh. Yes. I can see it now. Okay. So if we get 18 moonstone, we're at 12 moonstone. If we get 18, we can make a moonstone godstick hammer. I'm gonna take the power of a god and hit you with the moon. Is the idea. Alright, so to make the moonstone, yes, to make the moonstone you need pristine stone and the metal stone, which we already have some of. We just need more. Alright, so how much more? We get 2. Alright, we'll need to make some more pristine stone and some more armored stone. For that, we'll need more obsidian. Alright, we can get more obsidian. Alright, so get working on that obsidian. We're cranking out moonstone. And we're gonna get the ultimate hammer. Or at least a version of what the ultimate hammer could be. One of the closest. I guess there'd be a couple variations on what the ultimate hammer, but the highest ranking hammer made out of the best materials in the game. The closest thing I can get to the ultimate hammer at this point, at any rate. And then Chuck Hammer will be complete. He will be ready for combat. Well, I guess I could make the ultimate armor too. That would be like the final step, but he's already pretty tough. It's a dwarf space relic. Just trounce a bunch of spiders. Alright, we got 2 points of research. Guess, do we need people researching as much as they are? Or research the creature. We got creature research. Do that. Alright, I'll sit around gathering coal again, because that's not a bad way to live. Well, that's not a bad way to spend your time. And then you can sit around making veggie bakes. Nah, make some jam or something. Yeah, sit there and make jam. Alright, what's going on? Oh, overburdened. Who's overburdened where? Oh, our main party is overburdened. Oh, that's unexpected. Well, I guess let's sort by total weights. And let's recycle some of these heavy armors. Because I know recycling heavy armors will take care of this problem slightly. Yeah, we had some heavy stuff. But we may need to turn this party around sooner than later. If we're all overweight. Alright, so we got down 2,000 weight by recycling. That works. Alright, we'll be able to stay out a little bit longer that way. Alright, we've cranked out as much obsidian as we can right now. And we don't have the materials for mithril right now. Actually, at this point, what if we just made lots more God Branch? No, it'd be easier to make the... It'd be easier to make the stone stuff. The armored stone. It's just... Okay. Yeah, we just need... Just need 4 more moonstone. It's gonna be a lot of work to get to it. But we can do this. Because we're gonna need to make mithril. Then we're gonna need to turn that into armored stone. And then turn that into stone. Oh, wait. Wait, what was the recipe for moonstone again? It was... No, not pristine manner. It was... The armored stone... That's right. Oh yeah, we already have half of it. That's why I thought it was a good idea. We already have half. We just need the armored stone. So we got obsidian. We just need mithril. That's the only part we need. Alright, so yeah, just make silver out of metal, I guess. And we'll make a party. This scavenger of ours needs to go out and get metals. So scavenger, take like 30 wood and about that same number of a few more veggies, and get out there and get us some metal, preferably like steel or silver. There's iron there. Steel over there. That works, I guess. Yeah, those 2 steel spots. Because I think steel is just as good as silver. Now, it has to be less than 6 spaces away to be safe. So... like... what happened? Okay... that sucked! You turn back, but you lose some bags along the way? That's not how that event usually goes, and it took a ton of materials from the town. It took 3 of my god branches. That event just took 3 of my god branches, but my character's not carrying the god branches. That was this guy. Oh man, that was a huge setback. Okay. Yeah, that's not how that event usually goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, and it's because I was within the support radius of that town. But usually there's an event you can do to mitigate the loss, right? That made no sense. Other than it sucked. And I'd be going outside the support radius of my town here, so... I guess I just need to gather iron. If I want my character to be safe, but... like, normally when I lose a lot of resources like that, just like, Thieves got it, and I can go get the resources back, but... yeah. That is going to delay the hammer quite a bit. That's all I can say, is that's gonna put a big kink in the whole hammer plan. Or I guess we just need to get 1 more set of God Branch, but we're gonna need to make more obsidian. So go ahead and make more quartz, then we'll make more obsidian, then we'll make more stone wood, and then we'll make more God Branch. Alright, and this guy's gathering up iron, which is not far from the best way to get the metal we want. But it's one of the few safe ways I can get it. Probably the better source would be finding some silver or gold. Yeah, we'll go gather it with this party, because we've got a fair amount of coal already, so I'll just do that for the sake of making my hammer. How dare they take some of my god branches. That's a decent artifact. In fact, that's a really good artifact. So at least there's that. Who wants this new artifact? I guess this little guy does. Yeah, that's really good for him. Alright, my Hollock's got a new artifact. Alrighty then. But yeah, I really want to make this hammer, so... being delayed on the project that I care about the most bothers me a bit, obviously. Ah, secret alloy. Well, that's nice at least. Got some nice resources there. Alright, let's go get that silver. Girl leveled up. Just need a little bit more stone wood. But again, I need more obsidian. So I'll make a bit of quartz, and hopefully we'll have enough quartz. No, we don't have enough quartz yet to make obsidian. I guess just focus on making... I guess help make the pickles. Or no, that's right, sacred wood. Help make the sacred wood. Get back to making the sacred wood. And... I guess we need you to get some sandstone. So we need you to do, little girl. And we'll get more sandstone and silver here. And hopefully we can turn this into something useful. Eventually we can make our hammer out of this. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip through a few turns just to gather up a bunch of resources. Want to make sure I'm not wasting my craftsman's time. Okay, I'll make up some obsidian. Otherwise, some of my craftsmen aren't doing anything, so you just go research. Alright, is that enough for our stone wood? Not quite, right? Yeah, we just need one more stone wood for the God's Branch. Oh, we don't have enough ancient wood for the stone wood? Oh, because I made too much sacred wood. I made way too much sacred wood. It's okay, but we need to get more ancient wood. Okay, do we have the other kind of wood? Alright, yeah, make ancient wood out of... Oh, and I can research... I gotta research, like, the elven wood. But yeah, there's a different recipe for ancient wood. Use that recipe. There you go. Make me some ancient wood that way. Alright, now we're talking. And I guess I'll research the dryad wood so we can make more ancient wood. Have a good night, I'm a weave. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. It's too bad you didn't get to see the ultimate hammer, but hopefully I'll have that done by next time. Yeah, thank you so much for all your donations and everything. I appreciate it. Alright, I'll bring my party home. Hopefully the materials we got here will be enough to help finish my project. I'm not 100% sure on that, but my carrying capacity is near maximum anyway, so we will find out. I just want the ultimate hammer. And even though there was a delay, it was just a minor setback. Just a few god branches. In the long run, that won't make the biggest difference. Oh wait, did you just add moonstones? Did I just have some extra moonstones on my person? I might have. Or was that pristine matter? We'll find out. I just noticed I had some resources from that. No, we got 14 moonstone. No, don't put everything from the village in your inventory, you... Alright, we'll have to remake my party's inventory now. Alright, so like 140 wood. All the food. Except for like half the veggies and half the pickles. Alright, it's not too hard to make my party's inventory, but it's just... Oh, and then I have to put away all the people too. All the people except for the builders and the child. Okay. And now. Alright, so I got 11 pristine matter now. That's a surprising amount of pristine matter. Oh, that's right, because I did the research. So yeah, once I make that 2 extra gods branch, we'll be good. Thankfully. Alright, Alright, so start pumping out that mithril. And what else? Didn't I have one of my other guys doing something else weird? Where's my other dude? Got a goblin doing research. Wait, where's my town people? Hang on. Oh, I accidentally took the craftsman. Okay, whoops. I accidentally took one craftsman too many. I was like, what happened to my other craftsman? Okay, there we go. Cooking and composite, so I was a little bit confused. Alright, so we can finally make the God's Branch. Make up that God's Branch. And then get on the mithril. Alright, cool. It's finally happening. Alright. Oh, this is what happened. Yeah, I should have been able to try to backtrack quickly, but instead it said scout a safe route, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the event that got me before and took my stuff. Elderly looking orcs. Yeah, approach, see what you want. Agree. Alright, so we gained destiny and wisdom. We gave them the explanation. Oh, La! And, Dobo found a child in the Cabbage Patch. Alright, a Cabbage Patch child has been added to our town. Hooray! That's a nice turn of events. Alright, so this new Cabbage Patch kid. Let's gear them up. See, do we have any good gathering tools? I think we need some better gathering tools. That's what I need to do. Alright, no filter, sort by weights. You get the best of boar friends. You get these light amber robes. Can you use this lightest of scrolls? Sure. Okay, then you've got gear. That's all we can ask, really. Start gathering some veggies for us. The town needs to eat. So we're slowly making mithril. We're done with the God's Branch. Alright, make some obsidian. We just need mithril and obsidian. And I'm gonna use this spot to gather some coal. It's got a lot of stuff around it. Plus, it's raining. Crafting is 25% faster. That's a good time to be making a hammer, I suppose. So gather up that coal. Gather up that steel. The dark woods, sandstone, ruby. Just everyone gather. Nice. You can get your butt back home. Don't lose the town more resources, please. Alright, we can start making the armored stone. Is that enough armored stone for the moonstone? Yeah, it's gonna be. Alright, totally focus on the armored stone then. think we got what we need. Wait, that's enough for one. Oh no, that's enough for one moonstone. Or two, really, but we need to get 4. We need to get 4 moonstone. Oh wait, did we lose? We lost 2 pure stone. We lost 2 pure stone in an event 2. Oh, you. We must have lost 2 pure stone from that other event 2. We needed that pure stone. All right, I'll have to make up some pure stone too, which is annoying. Pushback. How could they? Alright, new task. Make pure stone. Which takes a whopping 10 obsidian. So let's make that obsidian. We're on the job. Alright, that's the obsidian. Now we can make the pure stone. Oh, right. I was like, what happened to our moonstone production? But I didn't do multiple moonstone. Make it infinite moonstone. Alright, now we're gonna need more mithril. A small group of weary dwarves arrives at your doorstep. Okay, well we can't attack them, so invite them in. Alright. Oh, and they taught us some crafting. Basic. Ask about their cities. And do you have anything else to trade? Nope, I'm not gonna take offense or anything, because getting any sort of crafting bonus is good for me. And the people at my town are not ready to fight whatsoever. Alright, so 5 armored stone. We just need more obsidian. We are getting sandstone here, but we need higher quality stone. Oh, I didn't have Expedition 2 return. Whoops. He's been standing outside for several turns, just hanging out. Well, he could have been helping out gather sandstone. Alright, next turn. I'm just trying to warp ahead till I get this hammer, quite frankly. Alright, so compositing. Alright, so we're gonna have to make quartz and then turn quartz into obsidian. We got a lot of sandstone to do this, but it's an annoying 2-step process that is a bit of a shame. Alright, so let's keep that going for a little bit. Alright, luckily we got lots of coal to do this with. Alright, then we're gonna pump out that obsidian. We're gonna need a bit more mithril too. Investigate. Yeah, this event. Speak to the grove, aid the spirit of darkness. Now the Alpha Clans like us a bit more. Okay, we just need a little bit more mithril. Alright, so crank out a ton of silver. Turn that silver into mithril, please. Do. Beautiful. And that should be enough armored stone, theoretically. No, we'll need a little bit more mithril. We'll need 5 more mithril. So close. Alright, heal them anyways. Our best craftsman's a little bit stronger. We got a lot of research to get rid of. I guess since I got a lot of wood. Give me some crystal wood. Oh, but I'll need to research diamonds so I can start making crystal wood. Oh, at least I get the benefit of starting with some. Alright, crank out a bit more mithril. With the silver we just made. Okay, what are we looking at? We're looking at still not quite enough mithril to make the armored stone, to make the moonstone, to finally make the hammer. Okay, so we'll have to bring home some sort of metal. For now, just sit there converting quartz, and our metal team will come home. Alright, come home, gathering team. We need your resources. One more turn. Ooh, 7 enchanted bones. That was a nice event. Our child has gained a level. +2 mysticism for her. Let us drop off the resources we have gathered. Oh wow, my expedition is low food. Why is that? Oh no, we're just looking at raw resources. Okay, we got plenty of food. Never mind. Alright, that should be what we need. Yeah, we can turn this metal, all this steel into mithril. That'll be beautiful. And then we'll have enough mithril. It feels weird saying that mithril is like, oh, mithril, that's just like one step to getting better stuff. I mean, sure, if you want to bother with mithril, go right ahead. Be my guest. But that's not really the good stuff. If you want to waste your time with that nonsense, making a weapon or a tool out of that, I suppose you could. Alright, finally we can make the damn moonstone. Yes! Yes, Pinky! And then we will take over the world! Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Yes! It is happening. It's like one of those moments where Brain's plan works out. Yes! And then everything goes wrong. Do you know what this means, Pinky? The ultimate hammer. Alright, here it is. 25 God's Branch and 18 Moonstone, forming a weapon that can deal 2.8 times damage
or 3.5 times damage in poison and shield leech, or 3.1 in poison and shield leech. So 3.5 my damage, and I poison them and drain shields. God's mallet. It's a big, heavy, and unwieldy weapon, but its smashing power is hard to match. Can deal splash damage around the main target. So I can splash and drain a bunch of shields. I'll be draining as I smash. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, let's make it. 40% chance of being a trash item. Ooh, we need talent to make this sucker. All right, get our most talented workers. It says it's a 17% chance of not being garbage with my current talent and people. Is there a way I can make a better crafting tool than the one I have currently so that I can assure my success? I could make some sort of a mithril crystal crafting tool, granting 155%. What kind of crafting tool do you currently have, my friends? Stone wood, granting 160%, so I feel like that's one of my best options. I got a really good tool. We're just gonna have to go for it. My odds of failure are greater than my odds of success. This is a trial that God has placed upon me. We're just gonna have to go for it. I don't feel like waiting. Ooh, I do not like it though. A greater chance of failure than success. But the greatest chance is to have a perfectly normal mallet with no deformities. Here we go. Okay, whatever. A child's growing up. Your destiny and future pale in comparison to the mallet that's being created. The mallet that is being burned this day compares nothing to your future. Let's leave it to chance. You turn into a rat? Your child was gifted in magic. Alas, a jealous witch found it and cursed it to live as a rat, who can also summon more rats. And is beautiful! Look at that beautiful rat! Okay, that is fine. That is fine. I don't care. The weapon. The mallet, please, please, please. Yes, it's not garbage. It's not garbage. God's mallet is, in fact, a pristine and wonderful weapon. Rejoicing. We do not have garbage. Just like last night, 2 nights of not garbage. I am so happy. Ooh, I can't wait to put this in my character's head and start smashing things. Chuck is going to smash so many things with this hammer. It is going to be crazy. It is going to be nuts. It is going to be crazy go nuts university up in here. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is going to be good. Alright, I cannot wait to use this. Sadly, I've been recording for over 3 hours, so I'm reaching my limit. So we'll have to save that wonderful hammer smashing for next time. But ooh, baby. That is a hammer for the ages. That is a hammer to end all hammers. That is a hammer with which we will conquer the realm. We will rule the world with this hammer. Alright, let's just take our whole expedition back home and re-gear all of us, because we got a lot of gear going around. Okay, so the mighty Chuck Hammer. Take God's mallet. Oh, and I don't have gathering tools for Chuck? Oh, I guess because I was overweight or something, but give me some sort of gathering tool, like, I don't know, this. There we go. Alright. 115 damage. And 49 in intelligence. I can do intelligence combat too, and I still do 49. 115. Slam. He can almost kill himself in one shot, and then he drains half of that back as shield. That is amazing. That is a goddamn hammer.
Alright. That is a god-blessed hammer. What did I say? Oh, and I forgot my pet. Chuck had a pet. I forgot to give my Chuck a pet. Because when he died, he lost his stuff. So one of the best pets is this boar, but we can do better than that. Who is the best pet? I want a pet that increases. Well, I guess I'll take this one. It's a good dog. Alright, that works. Alright, we got a good doggy as a pet. I'll sort out everything else next time. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Thea to the Shattering. We now have Chuck with the ultimate hammer and the ultimate ring. Now all we need to make is the ultimate set of armor, and we will truly be ready to conquer this realm. I mean, I guess we could power up some of our other party members too, but mostly it's gonna come from the power of Chuck, for he is our champion. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Probably tomorrow night. Who knows what I'll play next time. Although I'll be tempted to play more of this. I guess we'll find out later. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hammer time. Hammer power. The hammer's gonna drop. Smash.